This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
Bombas makes the most comfortable socks, underwear, and T-shirts.
Warning, Bombas are so absurdly comfortable you may throw out all your other clothes.
Sorry, do we legally have to say that?
No, this is just how I talk, and I really love my Bombas.
They do feel that good. And they do good, too. One item purchased equals one item donated.
To feel good and do good, go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Right now, we're joined in the studio by comedian Mark Gross.
I had to do these corporate gigs. I did one the night before. It was Christmas week. It's great. Yeah, we'll get a comedian for Christmas week. It'll be great. Well, and so I get in there, and it's the old, the podium mic with the, that thing. And I have no idea what had gone wrong with this company. It was like a media buyers group. I believe it was like in Omaha or something. I don't remember. But I go in there and it was just you could just tell something was clearly wrong. Something had gone really wrong.
By the way, we're going to give the announcement about the downsizing after our next guest. You might have read yesterday in the paper. 39 of the 42 of you will be losing.
Now here's comedian Mark Gross.
None of you got your Christmas bonuses. Instead, we've given the money to this funny young man here who's, I don't know. Something
was wrong.
Something was wrong.
I don't know. Gross sounds like a Jew to me. Merry Christmas.
Get him up here. But I'm telling you,
let that go.
I mean, literally, I'm 7 minutes in, nothing. And I'm clean, and I'm going, what is wrong? And people started to shun me. Literally, they would turn their backs and they're looking down, and they wouldn't even face me. And I go, I'm totally serious. They were turning around. I could hear their chairs. And I go, this is horrible, And I thought, well, and I was like, I'm at least doing my time because they'll try and rip me off. So I get done with it, and I'm like, thank you, good night, and nobody claps. Then I had to walk through the audience to get to the lady in the back with the check. I had to do that. I'm like, walk, and I can hear my feet. And that's it. And this lady was in the back room with this check in her hand, and she said it loud enough so that everyone could hear to save her own, bacon or whatever. And she goes, "Well, I hope you're happy," which is never good for starters. And then she goes,
"My God!"
She goes, "I hope you're happy. You've ruined Christmas."
Raise your hand if you've had that said to you or said that to someone in all sincerity. Right here.
My hand is up.
Right here.
right now.
Here, baby. Hey, rabbit for the last time in 2022.
How about that?
It's the Bob and Tom Show. Merry Christmas. And Happy Hanukkah. And Happy Merry Kwanzaa. And
I'm not sure about that.
And
just have a good time, okay?
Yeah.
Whatever you're into, it's okay with us, all right?
Enjoy it.
There's Christy Lee, looks like a stuffed animal. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
I'll take that.
She looks like a little bear sitting on up on your bed.
You got your little winter suit on over there.
Hey, Sugar
I
Bear.
don't know if you've checked outside. It's a little check
local
local listings.
Oh, it's cold. You know how cold it is?
How cold is it?
I saw a politician with his hands in his own pockets.
Whoa.
I tell you, it's cold. Right out of the gate.
Yikes.
You were waiting. You were waiting.
Yikes.
For that.
Waiting.
You know how cold it is?
Yeah, maybe waiting 100 years.
I saw a dog chasing a fire hydrant. No, that's not right.
That's cold out.
Oh, yeah, it's cold.
How cold is it?
It's so cold.
Something like witch's. What is it? A witch's brassiere heater? I died.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I was told if you're singular, it's okay, so you can say that.
I don't.
No.
Let's
Who
not
told you
test
that?
the water.
Buffalo Bills fans. I told all them that.
Okay. Well, welcome to the show. Thank you very much. We've got a lot to get to today.
Pardon?
Let's see.
Politicians' hands. And
Christy Lee is. That's very nice. I like
Isn't that
very
good?
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very good.
They're on the take.
Got to be
see?
Bob Hope or somebody.
Yeah, that something.
It had
Probably was Bob Hope. Where was I? Oh, I know. A couple quick things. We are going to be, in ideal circumstances, talking to our winner of Week 12 of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em competition. Our winner is Ms. Heather Abbas of Bancroft, Michigan. She picked all 16 games in the NFL in Week 12 correctly.
A lady won this time, John.
Again.
Another lady.
I think the ladies may be overtaking the gents this year.
Sure seems like it. They know more about it than I do.
Well,
I thought you were going to say you wonder what guy picked him for her. Is what I thought you were
boy.
One of the 5 or 6 things I've been asked not to say anymore.
I bet that and the teacher comment got you in trouble. Huh? Yeah.
All right. Well, let's
Good start.
Let's take a break.
Good start. Okay. What was I saying? We hope to talk to Heather today.
What happened?
She will be picking. Are you doing that?
Yes.
Why?
I've taken a moment.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. What's her name? She's going to call
Heather Abbas, and I hope she kicks your ass in the shoe. And I pretty much think she will.
Bring it, Heather.
She got all 16, and so did one other person, but they lost the tiebreaker.
Oh.
So, if you'd like to enter this week, you've got to get your entry in before 8 o'clock this evening, Eastern Time. BobandTom.com/contest. Just pick all the games in Week 13. The official beginning of the NFL week starts tonight. And then it runs through the Monday nighter. So it's that simple. You don't have to know about the spread. Just pick the winners. You can do it based on the uniforms, if you like, and whatever you want to do, Chrissy.
Okay.
Based on the handsomeness of the quarterbacks.
Sure. That's a good way to do it.
Maybe his astrological sign. Maybe his Mars
whatever,
is in
whatever you want to do.
Venus or something.
That
Can
would
we?
be fine
Can we? I just a little problem.
I'd love to hear
just
it.
Just a little problem.
Okay.
Christy and I have worked together for 4 decades.
Mm-hmm.
Every morning, well, not every morning, but every now and then she'll bring me a news item.
Yeah.
And this is your standard 8.5 by 11 sheet
Right.
of paper.
Is that the news overnight feed?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this is a sports
And
item?
there are many, yeah. What she could take, a sports item or
Sometimes the sports item will end up
maybe
in my news stuff.
something a chick will have fun with, whatever.
Yeah, right.
But she always gives it to me like this.
Because you don't want to read the rest of this
She
stuff.
cuts it into a small strip.
Right.
Yes, like a little fortune cookie.
She does that with all her news, essentially.
Yeah, I do it with
Cuts
everything.
off the blank
See?
space.
You cut,
I don't
you cut
need
off-
the junk
Well, why don't you just Why don't you exit out like
because
I
I
do,
don't
and
like
then-
having that big piece of paper. I like them small.
I'll tell you what, and as someone...
Can we do something about her?
I can tell you why she does that.
Why?
Because I think if we could get other radio news people... I used to do the news full-time, too. And
I find that very hard to believe.
No.
And you would rip stories and you'd put them in order.
Yes. And,
fair and balanced Griswold.
Yeah.
Also, you would also write a time on them. So say you had to end at exactly, 10 minutes after.
Which you're horrible at.
And you would... Well, at the time, I think I was quite skilled. I
don't think so.
You would put at the side, you'd have 5 stories in the side of the over here, and then you'd have this is 13 seconds, 18 seconds, 24 seconds. You'd read them in advance, so when you'd look at the clock and go, okay, I have 24 seconds left.
Right.
I can read this one. And that way, that's why I would do it. That way, you don't have to have a full sheet of paper, and you'd have the little.
No, you're right. And then also, it's easier to put them in order when you want to put. Like if I don't want...
okay.
Anyway.
None of that applies here.
All right. From now on, I will never rip another story for you.
Because...
I'll just hand you the whole piece of paper.
The more interesting point is, what is the story?
It's not really... I don't know.
Why didn't I give it to you?
know it.
I'm more interested in hearing Tom Griswold news.
Me too.
Yeah, now the news. Well,
you hear it.
This
what are you
first
talking
story
about?
I'm skeptical of. Over in Dubai.
Boy.
Journalists have been
slaughtered.
The so-called governor.
What grease ball country is this from?
Did you editorialize?
Yeah, there's a reason I segued out of news. Yeah.
Anyway, I think you all know we don't care what time it is or how long it takes us. so we don't have to time anything.
All right, I
And
will
it's
never
up
do
to-
it again.
It's up to him what you read or what you don't read. You're not picking.
So
and
what
choosing.
is the story that she handed you? I'd be curious to see if it's
I
interesting.
can't read. It's some high school athletes are banking big bucks thanks to changes that allow them to accept major endorsement deals.
Did you know this?
Oh, it's a name, image, likeness.
High
It looks
school
like you're
kids.
reading a fortune cookie.
Doesn't it?
Now,
Hello, and now
when I give you
Chinese
news,
restaurant news.
when I give you news stories, I give them to you on a nice crisp 8x10
Yes, you do.
Helvetica with a
One
nice
story per sheet.
And I make sure that it's just a one sheet. I space it for you.
Perhaps you could retype this.
Oh, what are you doing over there?
You're
You're about to paper mache something?
yes, I am. I'm
You're
working
gonna dip
on
that into the stuff.
a
there.
project, a class
what?
project.
Don't you love paper mache? by the
You
way?
never
It was
have to
fun.
worry about this ever again.
This is typical. Have you seen the commercial where the guy walks in and asks his boy, "Are you okay? Is there something wrong?" And she turns at him and goes, "No, I'm fine." And he just stares at her and walks out of the room. And I think it's Geico. Something wrong with your
If
house.
a woman
The other-
says she's fine, she's not.
The other reason that it's in that form, Chick, is back in the day,
Now here we go.
the news.
Why did I ask?
The news would come off of a roll, and you've heard the phrase "rip and read." Now, for those not familiar with radio, Chick is famous for the rip and read, which you'll notice when he has a story that hasn't been edited, he'll be reading it casually to himself in total silence on the air, and as the dead air. Then he'll get to a part he likes and start reading again. In other words, he hasn't edited or proofread.
I like to hear the story for the first time as well.
I see.
I want to be entertained by me.
It used to be there was a big roll of paper.
It didn't come off curled up, though, you idiot.
No, it was a giant roll of paper.
It didn't come curled up.
No, but you would. It had a certain curl to it, and you would
It
pull.
did not.
You would pull the sheet. Well, you never did that. How would you know?
I did. I had my experience with a UPI machine, mister. I know my way. I was in radio 10 years before you were even born.
Well, that's false. But the point is, there's a reason that the sheets were not the same size. Now everything is digital. You can reprint that. This is getting very boring.
We're working at a
Get it.
restaurant. When
I didn't start this. This is not. I am not responsible for this. But
California has become the trendsetter among the 19 states that let high school athletes profit from their name, image, and likeness without affecting their eligibility to play college.
Good.
Man.
Among them is Jada Williams, a social media star and a talented point guard. She moved with her mother from a Kansas City suburb to San Diego.
Oh, nice
'Cause
choice.
If you can, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
She wanted to play basketball for a high school powerhouse and parlay her online prowess into endorsement deals. Now the 17-year-old is pulling in 6 figures a year.
all right.
for her.
From 6 major endorsement deals. Way to go.
Yeah.
All right.
I was not aware that high school kids could
Making it
make
work.
money. I knew the colleges could, but
Work it.
Yeah, and then we've got a system now in which young people, as young as 3, are sent to basically internment camps to be good at a sport to help raise money for themselves, and they become.
There's a place in this world for indentured servitude.
Sure, and and 1 in 10,000 of them become professional tennis players.
I would venture to say your feet are in a pair of them right now.
So, and if I were doing the news, I would not editorialize. I would say, and that's the way it is, you stupid, uneducated Philistines.
We'll see you tomorrow if you can remember how to turn this thing on, you dummy.
But there's no editorializing. When we come back, Pat, I want to get an early song out of you, if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, we had a story yesterday about a United States Marine veteran.
Yes.
A woman who did something kind of fun.
Hoorah!
In kind of a rough situation, but it was fun, and it involved a prosthetic leg, which you can actually have fun with.
Don't
We're
don't
find
dive
out.
too deep on why she has a prosthetic.
No, she's making the best of it. Good for her. We'll hear about that, and also
none of her pants fit.
Do we have a machine that can recreate moist horse manure and put it in maybe a burlap sack I can throw across the room?
Isn't it funny? That's always his go-to when he's really, really, really upset. That and a boat oar. I don't know where that came from.
No, the boat oar is when women who get too much
Plastic surgery.
God, I saw one over the weekend on TV. They all have that same scary face. Their lips are out like this. Looks like they've been hit by an oar in the face.
There it is. There it is.
Girls, you look fine, okay? You don't have to do that to yourselves.
More sports coming up
Right now.
including a Hall of Famer gets in a fight in a parking lot. Who is it?
Okay, now it's going to be weird at that. By the way, when that woman who, what does she make? $100,000, and she's a high school student.
Yeah.
6 figures.
She pulls into school in her vet. The teacher's lucky to have only 800 payments left in her Toyota Corolla.
Mom, can I buy a Trapper Keeper? No, I'll buy it myself then.
That's right.
The best present for someone out of town, in my case, for example, Kostaki, or for maybe Allie Breen or Al Jackson. I'm getting them all the same thing. Omaha Steaks, same thing I get my brothers. They're gonna, every time I do it, I get a phone call. Hey, what a great gift. Those
and
steaks
you really
were great.
almost do nothing other than fill out a form, and they think you're the most thoughtful, conscientious person ever.
I am. It is.
You are not.
He tells Amy.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
he doesn't even do it. Yeah.
No, regardless who
That
actually
is a lie.
places the order, you, the listener,
I did it myself.
give me the
Okay.
GD baton. Achieve gifting greatness when you give the gift of perfectly aged, tender, and
You're not
delicious
supposed to say that word.
Omaha
It's okay if you pluralize it, right?
Omaha Steaks.
Plural or singular.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The steak experts at Omaha Steaks have put together special gift packages to help take the guesswork out of gift giving.
The Steak Doctor.
That's one of the reasons Tom loves it so much. There's no guesswork, and it'll turn you into a holiday hero, as Chick suggested. Everyone will say, Tom was the hero of the holidays. He went to omahasteaks.com. You should too.
Well, I'll just give you a quick quiz.
All right.
What would you rather get in the mail? A fruitcake? Anyone? Fruitcake? Or steaks?
Steaks.
Of course.
I'd like a fruitcake. No,
Do
I'm
you think
sorry.
they have a fruit steak?
I'd have to get a look at the
I doubt
fruitcake.
it.
Okay, I doubt it too.
don't know.
Use code BTS at checkout to get $30 off your order at omahasteaks.com. Send an assortment of mouthwatering favorites. Oh my gosh, they have those legendary butcher's cut filet mignons, air-chilled boneless chicken, ultra juicy burgers, and even easy to prepare comfort meals ready in a flash like that meat lover's lasagna. Tom
Quick
and
side note, I know you're in a hurry here. While you're at it, get one for yourself, and don't forget to get the lasagna. Back to you.
Omaha Steaks is ready to ship your order right away. Shop early, beat the shipping rush. Omaha Steaks is a gift from the heart, a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite. Order with complete confidence today, knowing you're ordering the very best. Visit omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout. Get extra $30 off your order. That would be an extra $30 off. That's omahasteaks.com. Code BTS at checkout. Minimum order may be required.
Thank you very much. I love those Omaha steaks. Coming up, a nice song from Pat Godwin.
And you've heard of the concept of a hall pass.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
Sure.
Where you get to name someone if they show up at your door. You get to sleep with them if you're in a relationship.
Right.
I'll have an interesting letter.
And we have a pizza that's probably worse than a pineapple pizza coming up in the news.
Yikes.
Did you see that, Christy?
I did.
Oh, my God. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states. Listeners, are you looking for a shortcut to better auto insurance for you? Something that takes all the research off your plate. Something that's easy. Something that matches you at lower rates. Something genius. That's where NerdWallet comes in. These nerds have already done the work for you. Just answer a few questions and ta-da, you'll be matched with top insurance providers in your area. Find the right rate for you today at nerdwallet.com. After all, using NerdWallet is more than just smart, it's genius. Not all applicants will qualify for the lowest monthly payments. NerdWallet Insurance Services, Inc. CA resident license number OK92033.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk, available at Walmart. It's Christy Lee,
Hi.
who looks like a little teddy bear this morning.
I'm all cozy.
Snuggly.
There's Pat Godwin in his performance room.
Hey, chick.
Pat looks like a foreman at the loading dock.
I'm in my safe blue.
That's right.
No
Very
one teases
safe.
blue.
That's right.
Oh, we can get around. You got your You got your bait there for the ladies around your neck.
Oh, yeah.
Chain, yeah.
Yeah, they like those.
they like
my
that.
mojo.
Sort of Irish.
Isn't that like a good luck chain from your uncle or something?
St. Genesius.
Gewgaw.
What
Patron
was your
saint of actors and comedians.
Where did your uncle reside?
He taught theater at Princeton and then Rutgers.
Wow.
Didn't your father?
My father was in the theater.
Huh.
He enunciated everything he said like this.
Well, what if you came home late, Pat? What would he say?
Where have you been, young man? That is amazing.
Line.
Dad, what do you-
And did you bring anything in a paper bag?
You know the rules.
Liquid.
You know the law was made a distant moon ago here.
Did you know?
Now is the winter of Pat's
Didn't
he used to
discontent.
read Shakespeare
It's so
to you,
cold
lady?
that a politician had his hands in his own pocket. Yes, I
Yes.
say. I remember.
boy.
Shakespeare wrote that.
He probably
Probably.
did.
Hey, Pat, you're
No, Shakespeare stole it. It was so old.
I love that joke.
You're Irish, right, Pat?
I am indeed.
And we've all heard about the Irish goodbye.
Yeah.
Where you just leave
You
a
don't
party, you don't say goodbye to anybody.
Yeah.
How about the Irish hello? You just don't even bother going to the party.
I've committed that.
Oh yeah, I
haven't we
love.
all?
Oh, that's
love the
a Chick
Irish.
McGee staple.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very standard.
You make plans with me, and then you just wait by the phone for the text.
Okay, now
I can't make it.
Let's see.
That's a good rush of endorphins.
What is
right there.
protocol for texts? Because you're horrible at whatever it is.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Because you receive a text every now and then that I've noticed from me, and you either respond right away or I never hear from you again. Will you pick one?
Well, it depends what it is. Is it something that needs comment?
Possibly.
I mean, yesterday, for example.
You know, when somebody asks you a question, how about this? Answer them.
It wasn't a question. Yesterday, I was in a meeting, and my phone goes off. I look at it, and it was a text from Chick about a very sad event in pop culture, the death of Christine McVie.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm not going to stop. Excuse me, fellas. Like we stop the meeting here. I've got to find the emoji with the tear in it. It's sad, certainly, but it's not like I'm going to give you a thumbs up.
Yeah, you
Hey,
never responded at all.
what am I supposed to do? It's sad news.
You
I didn't know she was sick.
You could just reply sad news.
I was busy. I was in the middle of a
Not
meeting.
busy enough to check your phone.
Yeah, you checked your phone and read it, and in that time you could have said sad news.
Well, that's because I thought it might be something interesting and important.
And by the way,
And I was a
Yes.
big Christine McVie fan.
Sure.
can we talk about Stevie Nicks for a second?
Yeah.
Oh,
I love her too.
Well, did you see what she said yesterday about Christine McVie?
Yeah, she said it was her best friend.
wrote on social media, quote, her best friend in the whole world since the first day of 1975.
What's wrong with that?
I think the phrase
So-
"my best friend in the whole world" does sound like she's 7.
I thought it was the whole wide world. I thought she put wide in there.
No, it says whole world in there,
she's
but I
sad.
don't.
I
Yeah,
think.
the woman's grieving. She's allowed to.
So Tom and I have a pact.
No.
Whoever dies first, we've got to say, and Josh, you'll be there.
Yes.
Odds are, yeah.
Chick was my best friend in the whole world. Well, you can add
You gotta
wide if
add
you like.
wide.
The whole wide world.
I thought we would.
God, I'm a monster. I'm making fun of Stevie Nicks for being grieving. Jeez.
It's not
Sad news.
That's not. How
And
you
Christine
feel in
McVie
your
wrote a
heart.
bunch of their great songs.
She's very talented. I didn't realize she was 79.
And wasn't her name Perfect?
Her
Christine
real name,
Perfect?
she was born Christine Perfect.
That's exactly right.
That is indeed
That's a
correct.
good name.
Why
And
didn't you
there's-
keep that?
She married John McVie and took his name.
There's a famous album, the Christine
that was a
Perfect.
good move.
Let's see now. Where was I?
Legendary Christine Perfect.
Oh, I know. We want to do a song from Pat. Now, Pat, this is based on a news story, and this is kind of a fun story. Now, obviously, you're thinking, well, the fact that it has an artificial limb in it may take away from it. This woman is a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. She did not lose her leg in combat. She lost her leg after a series of issues involving illness. But she's a good sport, and she went to her very first NBA game. And they have they put the camera on you, and
She was the fan of the night.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it was because Jack Nicholson can't get it every night at a Laker game. Come on,
Right.
and she does indeed have a prosthetic leg. Her name is Anika Hutzler, Hutsler, and on the big screen, she took her leg off and put a beer glass in it, and then chugged it, and the crowd went crazy.
All right.
So it was just kind of fun.
Yeah.
But she had her leg amputated a couple of years ago after having a technical medical issue.
Mm-hmm.
And Pat, you have a nice solemn tribute.
She's got a leg. She knows how to use it. Puts it up to the keg. She knows how to booze it. She doesn't need a beer mug. She's got a prosthetic leg. Oh, watch her chug a lug. No one's calling her Peg. She's got one leg. It's not the left one. She's all right.
Man.
All right, indeed.
And I'll tell you what, that beer's expensive. It costs her an arm and a leg.
Hey,
See,
oh,
look.
boy. Oh.
Hey, that Stumptown Coffee's trying to get a hold of her.
Why Stumptown Coffee? Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, it was so cold that a politician was trying to put his foot in the other shoe.
No. His hand was in his own pocket.
Chicken's so cold.
Yeah.
Mailmen are watching out for dogs and polar bears.
Oh, that's cold. That's
that is cold.
Yeah. Sure.
There must be a northern climes. Okay, it's time now to dip our toes into the world of sports. Chick McGee.
Do they have a club if you have one leg? So when you buy 2 pair of shoes, you can
Donate the other one somewhere?
give the other one to the guy or the friend.
That's actually that's really interesting.
That is interesting.
I think they do.
But they also put a shoe on a prosthetic.
Oh, they
too.
do, yeah.
But I wouldn't think you'd.
But maybe you choose not to have one.
Maybe for sandals.
And I know for sure they have.
Maybe for flip-flops.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd wear flip.
That's his point.
There was a guy a long time ago at one
We
of our
are horrible
affiliates.
humans.
Yeah, we're horrible. We're awful.
Yeah,
we're awful.
We are.
The guy didn't have a left big toe.
Yeah.
And he insisted on wearing sandals. Every time I saw him.
But they weren't thongs.
No, they just flop off his foot.
Yeah.
But you stared at the abyss that was his big toe.
Oh, God, no.
All the time. That's no good.
You would prefer that he hide that from you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we had a comedian friend who just had one leg.
Who had one leg?
Yeah. He didn't tell us.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
He sat down in the.
Yep.
He sat down over there one day, and he was talking in the middle of something. All of a sudden, he reaches down and puts up a giant.
Oh, he had a prosthetic.
Artificial leg and puts it up there. And
so he wasn't a lean-to comedian. He was still a stand-up.
Yes.
There is good news for that guy, though. He did finally clear up his problem with the IRS.
Yeah.
He had to die.
Yeah.
But
it's a sad story. Thanks for bringing that aspect of it up.
You're welcome.
We'll just move back to the sporting page.
Hey, you like watching sports on the TV? You like that, Tom?
Who doesn't?
Well, everybody. Apparently, if you're American, that's what you like to do. A lot of people, and I mean a lot, watch football on Thanksgiving. The Cowboys-Giants game on Fox reached 42 million people, which the Nielsen Company, yes, I'm Nielsen.
Oh, hi, Mr. Nielsen.
My first name is Nielsen. I'm Nielsen. I'm in charge of television.
Nabokov
ratings.
character?
And I really...
I liked Harry Nielsen better yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I can't live.
Living is without football.
Oh, jump into the fire?
Love him.
Oh, that's incredible.
The Cowboy-Giants game on Thanksgiving, the most watched regular season pro football game ever.
Wow.
And that's a lot of time, Tom. And Saturday's Michigan-Ohio State college football game, which Michigan beat the ass. Game on Fox, 17 million people. Nielsen says that was the biggest audience for a regular season college football game since way back in 2011.
And this is with a lot more choices now.
And,
well, let's be honest. It's 42 million TVs that are on. You have the TV on Thanksgiving. Not everybody. It's probably only 21 million.
But I mean, there's
watched.
an argument to be
What
made.
the hell's wrong
There's
with
an
you?
argument to be made that for that television set, 10 people are sitting there watching.
Well,
Do they take
but
that into consideration?
the top 8 programs of the top 10
Are all NFL?
are all NFL
Is
games or pre-games.
Is soccer 9 or 10 this week?
Soccer's not on here.
You still can't
Not
convince
the
me
top
it's more
10.
popular than hockey.
Number 9.
Really? and now this is the survey you took in what, Manitoba?
So you see, hockey
in his own home.
Hockey viewers don't often take part in these surveys.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, no,
They're too busy watching hockey.
That's right.
I was in Canada.
Or they're not asked.
During the Stanley Cup, I was in Canada doing some fishing up there in northern Ontario. I was staying at Katie Lang's house.
Sure.
Yeah, isn't that
nice? They cover the Stanley Cup just like we do the Super Bowl.
Sure.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Tom?
Well, I don't have it yet. I do. I'm working on a new show intro with a good friend of the show, and it's
Katie Lang.
No, it's the feature is called No S Sherlock.
The obvious news.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I'm serious.
Maybe we could get Mr. Obvious to come out of retirement.
My
and
No
come do
S
the
Sherlock
news.
music. I believe the music's done. We're just adding the vocal.
The top 8 programs were NFLs. Don't you want to know what the last 2 were? 9 and 10.
I do.
Go ahead.
Number 9, 60 Minutes.
Yeah, it's always up there.
And number 10, Yellowstone.
Yes.
Yellowstone.
It's impressive with Yellowstone. 60 Minutes it's got a great lead in.
Right.
Football.
Football. Yeah. True enough.
And Yellowstone is up against football.
Really?
On Sunday nights.
Yeah, Sunday Night Football.
Holy cow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of TVs in action on Sunday night.
Yeah.
You've ever done it while a program's on, Tom? On TV on the TV on in the bedroom?
Surely you have.
On the couch?
Certainly.
Come on, in the family room?
You ever get that feeling on the couch?
What?
You slip your hand underneath the
Is it more exciting for the two of you that a kid could walk in at any moment?
I think it would have to be.
That heighten the thrill?
Yeah.
When's the last time? You just give a year.
We're wrestling.
You got to get those 21 in.
Now, actually, that reminds me of an interesting news story. And thank you for mentioning that, Pat. We had this fascinating news story yesterday.
Kiss ass.
No, this is a really interesting story. The headline reads, "Men should ejaculate 21 times a month to protect against prostate cancer."
An empty prostate.
So sex partners out there, you need to service that man.
Oh, but wait.
Christy, that's fine.
Wait.
Well, I don't want to be at the funeral going, well, Andy'd be here if someone had put out a little more.
And
he could have done it himself.
That's right.
It's also contraception is the responsibility of the woman. I think you know that.
100%.
100%.
Hey, if I could have a baby, I'd worry about it, but I don't.
Done right.
I can't, so I don't.
I can't.
Here's the text of the article reads as follows. Research indicates that a man should ejaculate 21 times a month to help protect against prostate cancer. The source, Harvard University, based on a study of 32,000 men.
They're not as reliable as they used to be.
Of course, all those men left-wing commies, right, Josh?
Oh, God.
10,000 men at Harvard are socialists today.
Is that a song?
Yeah. Oh, that's some song that they came up with at Yale, I bet.
Right.
Does Pat have a song about this?
Pat, do you have a little tribute to this?
21 is a huge number I can never do. 2 in a night is fun, but I'm 61 and it's one and done. No is what my girlfriend says when I show her the article about 21. 21 is a huge ass number. 21 is an impossible number. 21. Oh, that's one for December.
Okay. Oh, we got the first one for December. And you deserve that for hitting that note
and that keyboard.
Congratulations. Do you want a towel? We can get one of Josh's T-shirts.
That is high.
Okay, that's just fascinating, I think, and I imagine there are a lot of guys that are going to be showing this article to.
I'm sure, and I'm sure it'll help.
Their sex partners.
Oh yeah, says here.
Well, according to Harvard,
permission to come aboard.
Okay.
Get to work.
Fascinating.
Go take a shower.
Sports teaser, please.
Coming up, we've also got the Rose Bowl. The granddaddy of them all made a decision yesterday that opens the door for 12 teams in the college football playoffs. Coming up soon. Coming to a TV near you.
So we don't have to hear.
And
we have to hear more about what 5 jackasses think the college.
And where's your?
Sure, we can go over that again.
They
Tom.
do a pretty good job. Where's your television? At home, at your compound, and you need security to keep a hold of your television. That's right. That's where you need Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself design it yourself home security system. Simply Safe also named the best home security of 2022 by U.S. News and World Report for the third year in a row.
There's one aspect of this we never really talk about.
Go.
Your chances of going viral with a really cool video of something funny happening on your porch increase vastly when you have that. You've got all those great cameras from Simply Safe. Back to you.
Absolutely. And in, let's say, an emergency, 24/7 professional monitoring agents use Fast Protect technology only from Simply Safe to capture critical evidence and verify that threat is real. You get faster police dispatch. Simply Safe, of course, whole home security, advanced sensors for every room, window, and door, HD security cameras inside and out, smarter ways to detect motion that alert you only when a threat is real. Top-rated Simply Safe app for your phone. Stay in complete control of your system anytime, anywhere, arm or disarm, unlock for a guest, access your cameras or just system settings, all on your phone. Let somebody into your garage. You can all do all that with Simply Safe for less than $1 a day. And don't miss your chance for massive savings on our favorite security system. Get 40% off any new system at simplysafetom.com today, and it makes a great gift. simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
And coming up, we have comedian Steve Byrne, comedian Al Jackson. We're going to speak with the lovely Heather Abbas because she's our Week 12 winner of our NFL competition. You can join. I'll tell you how you can be part of it and win yourself the Big Green Egg Mini-Max when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals original edition, available at Walmart News Desk.
Once again, Christy dressed like a little snow bunny
Yeah,
today.
because I'm cold and tight.
How cold is it out there, Josh?
Oh, it's so cold.
Put your arms out like
hey,
you're
could you let him do this hack joke again? I enjoy it very much.
How cold
Having
is
Christy do something visual that's utterly pointless. Hey, Josh, I hear it's really cold out. How cold is it?
I saw.
It's so cold, the police told somebody to freeze, and they did.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
See? That's very funny.
You're out of your mind.
The police said freeze, you see. And then the guy did. It was so cold.
Why don't the morning radio shows put water outside, see how long it'll freeze when it's this cold? Like they do eggs when it's hot.
Okay. So, Josh, how cold is it outside?
Josh, go. Yeah.
Oh, it's so cold. I saw a politician with his hands in his own pockets. You know?
Wow, because it was cold.
Boy, oh boy.
Check local listings.
Why isn't it politician? Isn't that what you said?
Politician?
I did kind of pronounce it that way. You're right.
Why don't they call him a politician?
I consider them all pals of mine.
Hey, politician.
Okay, let's get back to the action. What do we got going over there?
Pro Football Hall of Famer Terrell Eldorado Owens.
Sure.
His middle name's Eldorado. How cool is that?
That is cool.
Cool. The Cadillac of middle names.
He was caught on camera punching a man in a CVS pharmacy parking lot.
That's the city made of gold, isn't it, Eldorado?
Eldorado, yeah, they looked for it. There's a poem about that, isn't there? Eldorado.
That was a Wild West thing, wasn't
In
it?
what he says, it was a movie with James Caan and John Wayne.
Yeah.
Wait a minute there, fancy vest. Anyway, Owens was caught on camera punching a man in a CVS pharmacy parking lot, and what he says was an act of self-defense. And let's dive a little deeper. Owens played in the NFL for 15 seasons, and he went into the Hall of Fame in 2018 that neither Ace or I remember, but apparently he's there. This incident occurred in Inglewood, California, about 11:30 Saturday night. A fan approached Owens inside the store, and they were having a friendly conversation. Another man reportedly showed up and started trouble. They all went outside, and witnesses say the aggressor threatened to beat up the men while Owens was trying to play peacemaker. Owens told reporters that the man made offensive gestures and threatening statements. And then he continued threatening us, just as he did in the store. And once again, attempting to defuse the ongoing situation, I placed myself between the fan and the aggressor. I made verbal demands asking him to stop his behavior. The man took a swing at Owens, which made him feel obligated to prevent the aggressor from becoming more violent. Owens punched him, and the man fell to the ground.
I'll bet he
did. And
did.
he did not wake up, but moments later. Like anyone else, Terrell said, I was making a stop at a CVS and blindsided by all this. Unfortunately, I had to act using self-defense to end a threat towards myself and the family. I hope this is how this turns out. Instead of
sounds legit.
There's some.
I bet these athletes. I don't mean poor athlete, but these athletes get accosted like that.
Sure.
I could beat you. It's the big guy at the bar syndrome.
Guys like Stallone have to have bodyguards because every jackass wants to come up. Hey, Rocky, but I can put.
This is the same guy who said fans can say anything they want. How about
that's
the
in the
athletes
arena of sport?
Not the CVS?
That's right. This poor guy's just trying to pick up some Prep H, maybe a little Bosch and Loam contact lens cleaner.
If he has roids, he's not in a good mood to be.
Terrell or El Dorado Owens has hemorrhoids?
Well, you have to imagine the massive dumps.
Oh, my Lord.
Man, the protein he puts away?
Yeah. Technically, this is illegal.
Well, you need some fiber to get through.
I think you're okay if you say massive dump instead of dumps. Rose Bowl game organizers, of which I am not one, have cleared the way for college football playoff to expand to how many teams you think, Tom?
12.
Nope, it's 12.
Oh!
Starting in 2024. They told CFP officials, which sounds like the Canadian police, they're willing to alter agreements for the first 2 years of the larger playoff. A person with knowledge of the situation says CFP officials told reporters Rose Bowl is prepared to be flexible and wants to continue to be part of the college football playoff and beyond. They didn't want the Rose Bowl to start at 5 o'clock or 4:45 or what has been the tradition for the granddaddy of them all. They wanted to be able to start it when the college football. You know, the college football playoffs, the two semifinals are on New Year's Eve. I think they did this a couple years ago, and I don't know how the ratings were, but it's December 31st. Very odd.
Would you rather watch
Well, I had
that?
a lot of people stay home on.
Would you rather watch that or whatever Kit and Mario do the countdown?
Kit and Mario?
Kit and Mario were terrific last year.
You know what? Anderson Cooper and that other guy, it's the epitome of bad TV.
Is it Andy Cohen?
It
Yeah,
really,
it
really
is.
is.
Well, you can tell how much they really are great friends. They love
He's
each other.
the king of bad TV. Andy Cohen, his production company should be called Bad TV.
He's entertaining as all
No, he's
get out.
not. No,
he's
not.
a good man, I
No,
think.
he's not.
The point is,
should be
how
put
can you
in
go
jail.
with 12 instead of 16? I don't understand.
Well, and there's the problem.
'Cause if you got-
four, they go, well, why didn't we do 8? And now we're going to do 12. Why didn't we
But you
do
can't.
16?
Wait a minute. How does that work, though?
What do you mean 12? Well, somebody
if
will
you,
get
if you
a
have
bye.
16, the first they play the first round, then you've got 8, then you play the second round, you've got 4.
Well, somebody will get a bye. if
Oh, I'm
there's
getting
12.
a text. Maybe this explains it. This is interesting. Oh, the text is from no one. How about that?
It's a ghost.
I
I'd rather talk
called
hockey.
boredom on this 2 days ago. Remember when he went on this 20-minute jag about the jackasses who every week rank college football teams?
Oh, yeah. What were those rankings
Let them
again?
play the games,
It's an
okay?
important sports story.
You still have those rankings over?
Georgia's number 1, Michigan's number 2, TCU's number 3, USC's number 4, and USC's going to lose Friday night. Ohio State will
gonna
be
put
right
money on
back
it?
in there. Huh?
You going to put money on it?
Well, yeah, you
The
shaking that
devil
bet?
appears.
Yeah, he does.
Mr. Smart Guy. Coming up, it'll be the shoe-in of the week, and we'll see what happens there.
Gosh.
We have exciting things in the world of news, including a pizza worse than pineapple on your pizza coming up in the news.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
But you'll never get it.
Pork belly?
Nope. Pork
no.
belly would be good.
I just like saying pork belly.
I love that'd be delicious.
Yeah, it would.
Come on, try it. Pork belly.
What is
belly.
pork belly?
Pork belly's
Oh,
like
it's the belly of
great
the pork.
bacon. It's like
that's what all
bacon
the
on steroids.
Flavor is.
Yeah,
Delicious.
pork belly.
Okay, we've got sex toy assault in the news. Hate to do assault stories, but it's
Yowza.
Yeah, I can tell.
got a little something in there of
That could be my
interest.
blues name. Pork belly. Chick Pork Belly McGee.
How about sex toy?
Tom Sextoy Griswold.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
How about that?
Sex toy.
My band, the Dildonics.
Let's take a break. Let's take a break so you can yell at me.
They're a cappella. It's all coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Every cup of Nespresso coffee is an invitation to transform your morning routine into a ritual you can treasure each and every day. Using the Virtuo Pup, a simple touch of the button freshly brews bold aromas and a rich, velvety crema layer for delicious cafe-quality coffee at home. Whether you enjoy your coffee hot or over ice, every sip, every morning is unforgettable. Nothing tastes like Nespresso coffee. Visit Nespresso.com or our app to explore our full range of easy-to-use machines and coffees not found anywhere else.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition. Available at Walmart News Desk.
Hi.
Hi. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick, original edition or not safe for work edition?
Original.
What do you say?
I got to go not safe for work. I like that.
Original recipe or extra crispy?
Original recipe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Original recipe. Yeah. There's Ace Cosby.
Original.
Manning the, no one asked, manning the track phone.
The Colonel would never have accepted extra crispy.
Oh, you think he was passed by the time that came out?
No, I'm sure he was just a figurehead by then. They probably were going to add a couple extra spices, and he would have. No, he's traditional.
You know what he said? I'm not a figurehead. My face is on that bucket.
Well, sir, that's the very definition of a figurehead.
You're fired.
Oh, no.
What are you, Elon Musk? Let's see, where were we? Oh, we were at the sports desk.
Dear morning friends.
Yes.
My boyfriend and I have each a fantasy girlfriend-boyfriend that we totally get to go out with if they show up at our door.
Oh.
Known as a hall pass or a free pass.
But it's always, it's the standard response to this. It's always got to be somebody famous.
Exactly.
It can't be, your friend Jill. That's
right.
She's super hot. Yeah.
Well, it could be, but it won't be for long. Anyway, Anne says mine is Howie Long.
Oh.
She adds to it, I would crawl on broken glass for him.
I love Howie Long.
Wow.
He's all right.
Boy.
Well, not the way Ann does.
No, but I mean, I just think he's great on TV.
You rub his hand on his
I think he's a really cool guy.
Stubby hair there.
Good actor.
I wear the same shoes as he does.
Wait,
what do you mean you wear the same shoes?
Ace is once again stopping the show with something irrelevant and pointless. Yes, sir.
Howie Long wears Skechers.
Oh, that's what you wear as well?
I thought you meant you had a pair of his old shoes.
Oh. No, it was even less interesting.
Right.
It's the same brand.
Same brand.
Poor Ace.
No, Chick.
I've said this a lot.
Trying to be a part of the
now
conversation.
will you do something?
No, Chick. Am I correct to say you have a pair of Art Monk's shoes?
I do. Hall of Famer Art Monk.
What size are they?
12 and a half.
Because you're a 12.
I'm a 12.
So you could put an extra pair of socks and wear those.
Did you put them on?
I have worn them.
Have you?
Times. Maybe I've got them on today.
Have you huffed them?
No, I didn't huff them.
Now, you also have a jock strap of...
But I will tell you, hang on. Stop telling me what to say.
Who's jock strap you?
Let him finish a thought.
Super Bowl MVP Mark Rippon. Okay.
Did you huff those?
Yes.
Deep.
Art Monk's shoes are Adidas bottoms and
He's a bottom?
Nike tops because he had a Nike deal, but he liked the Adidas shoes.
Ace, do you wear the same size as Howie Long?
I was told that. I remember hearing my voice.
I heard a period at the end of that.
And I did not say I have his shoes. I said I wear the same.
I see. Again, now we're extending on the boredomness of this.
Anyway, dear morning friends, my boyfriend and I, we have a hall pass. Mine is Howie Long. His is Jennifer Aniston.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
His adoration for Jennifer and the extreme unlikelihood that she'll ever show up at our door. And I do want him to be happy. So a couple years ago, I took our pathetic Christmas angel topper and replaced the angel's face with Jennifer Aniston's face.
Good.
Now Jennifer is part of our Christmas tradition every year. I'm considering putting Howie's face on the elf on the shelf, and there's the angel with Jennifer Aniston.
It looks very good.
It does look very good.
It really looks
she
like
should be an angel topper.
Jennifer Aniston has a
lovely finial dobra.
Her best work. Her best work's behind.
I'm sorry, that's one that went by me. What is it?
That's what you put on the top of a tree would be
called
a
finial.
Finial?
A finial dobra.
I thought that was
finials you put on the top of a lamp.
Sure, finials is the top of anything. Right, yeah. You can have a finial post.
You can have them on the. I have
the dobra goes on top.
Cool word. You know what the word defenestration means, Christy?
I have no idea.
Jumping out a window to your death.
You don't know? You want to have lunch?
Whenever I use phrases like finial dobra, Tom wants to defenestrate himself.
That's one of my favorite cool words.
It is good because you don't get to use it often, but when you do, you mean it.
Yeah,
it's kind of like self-emulation.
Yeah, it's a word that sounds like it's something sophisticated when it's just horrifying.
Horrifying.
I believe it's immolation.
Right. You're right. Self would be
self-immolation. Another one. Yeah.
That's catching yourself on fire. I
Or
know
like
that.
euthanasia. I like the word euthanasia because it sounds like everyone's going to be young again.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to go to Tokyo and have no.
Well, you'll stay the same age.
I'm sorry. Could we get back to whatever you were trying to do over there?
Often wondered that myself. Where the Rose Bowl said the college football playoffs
Jesus.
can go forward.
Are we still talking about this?
And there are 12 teams, and 4 teams are getting byes, and the last 8 will play each other, and then you'll have 8 teams left. So there you go. Wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. Oh, you want to play the Chick McGee home game?
Sure.
Your cue is New York Giants, and to that you say why?
Why?
Okay.
Oh.
Wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. will kick off is anticipated to be a 3-city free agency tour today when he meets with the New York Giants.
Why?
Yeah, he's already been there, right? I mean, why would he go back?
Been there, done that.
Done it. Beckham is expected to talk with Coach Brian Daybell.
That's old hat, as they say.
Is he going to be taking a train there?
That's the Daybell that's ringing.
That's the Brian Daybell.
Why would he be taking the train, Tom?
Didn't he just get thrown off an airplane last week?
Yes, but they got that cleared up. It was just
He
because
fell asleep, remember?
And it was
no, that's BS.
Over-enthusiastic
There's a lot
flight
more to that
attendant.
story than that. They
Why
don't
do you
throw.
think
They don't
that?
throw you off an airplane for falling asleep.
Sure, they could. A flight attendant could do anything they want.
No, he was being a jackass one way or another. I guarantee it. He's a professional
Can
jackass.
we talk more
let's
about
face it.
Brian Daybell?
No, that doesn't fly. Not loud enough to hear, not funny enough to repeat.
What about Brian Daybell though? I turned it up.
Again, no one can hear it. And even if they could, they'd be changing the channel.
Deshaun Randy Watson is ready to play ball. He doesn't want to talk no more. Cleveland's starting quarterback did not address the media. I think that's his best go-to. He practiced for the first time with the team yesterday since being reinstated from his 11-game suspension stemming from accusations of sexual misconduct with one woman.
No.
Couple women.
No.
5.
No.
Yeah, it was a handful. It was a lot.
15?
Keep going.
What?
25! Anyway, Watson has been accused of harassment by more than 24 women officially for his actions during massage therapy sessions. Watson will make his debut, his coming out party, his debutante ball, so to speak, on Sunday against the Houston Texans. Let's say you've got $250 million tied up in a quarterback.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you go out and buy a whore for this guy?
Yeah.
Or a couple and have the whore
I
act
guarantee
like,
it's part of the thrill for this guy is the
Yes.
fact that it was inappropriate.
there's more to my plan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Have the whore act like
Pretend.
she's a massage therapist.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah,
that's
there
it.
you
You're
go.
taking it to a new level.
And fight him off at first, and then let him force himself on you, and we'll give you $10,000. It's a drop in the bucket. $250 million. Help me, Tom. I want to understand. I don't know why they didn't do this. Watson is 27. He accepted the league ban and also a $5 million fine and agreed to undergo therapy.
Yeah.
More sports coming up, including Aaron Rodgers could be all done, all through.
What?
And Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes
My man.
had a baby. He's back at practice.
Oh.
All right.
Chiefs and Bengals this weekend.
Okay.
I like that.
Speaking of the NFL,
I'm gonna
we're going
pick
to talk
that
with
game.
our winner of Week 12 in the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em competition. She is Heather Abbas, the ladies once again victorious. And you can be part of Week 13, win yourself the beautiful Big Green Egg Mini Max, just like Heather, by going to bobandtom.com/contest. Have a little fun. You don't have to pick against the spread. You just pick your favorite teams. It's fun. And have you made your picks this week already, Chick?
No.
You had a good week last week.
Oh, it is Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to get those picks organized.
Yes, Brian.
Oh, is that Brian Daybell?
That's Brian Daybell.
Oh, now we're doing a callback to a joke that didn't work.
Yeah. It's called Griswoldian, the bit. Hey, Griswold, that bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Brian Daybell. Yes, Brian.
Could you maybe have the bell closer to the mic so people could hear it?
You can hear that.
Must be a frequency I don't get.
If Dickwad made a noise, we could use that for you.
Pat, you got a song for us when we come back?
How about a Brian Daybell song? Yes, Brian. Never mind.
Oh, boy. Christy?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to you.
Okay.
You want to give me a teaser of something exciting coming up?
We have some amazing pizza news. We have a new name for a giant sculpture in Tampa at the airport.
Joshy, favorite pizza? Go.
I like too much pressure. I like Canadian bacon.
Really?
Yeah, mushroom, green pepper.
Wrong.
Ugh.
Pepperoni sausage, extra cheese. Boom.
What did I say that was wrong?
What'd you say?
Pepperoni sausage, extra cheese.
I'm with that's a good one, Chick.
That
is
very
you don't
good.
need extra cheese.
Pepperoni's too greasy.
So much cheese already.
Pepperoni has too much flavor.
And then you throw on that extra cheese.
Wait a minute,
That's
Josh.
just a grease puddle.
Josh
too much grease.
Too much cheese. What a liar.
There's never too much cheese.
Sausage mushroom, the only way to go.
Hey, the stuffed animal says sausage mushroom.
That's
very good.
Nobody cares. I don't think anybody else will have an opinion on a pizza. Oh, yes, Brian.
Ace, you're the
cheese, Brian say.
Ace, what's your favorite pizza?
Good meat lovers.
Meat lovers.
Meat lovers.
Oh, he likes that meat.
You know what I like better than pizza? Diamonds.
Of course, thank you. Good segue. Steven Singer Jewelers.
Put the engagement ring in the pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't do that. That would be. Then
It'll be all greasy
you're going to need a really quality dentist.
Or a nice...
By the way, any dentist out there listening, have you ever had someone come in that broke a tooth because some jackass put the engagement ring in the dessert?
A tightly grouped colander.
Okay. I hate Steven Singer. What is that all about? Well, that's the other jewelers hate him because Steven's got such an interesting way of doing business. For example, you go to IHateStevenSinger.com, you click on the Anita Diamond Stud Earring Set. It's under $300, and it's going to get there quickly because if you order before 2 o'clock Eastern Time, out the door that day. And if he or she doesn't like whatever you get, you can send it right back. Once again, did I mention free shipping? And you can always upgrade. If you got last year's model and you want to get one a little weightier, you get a full lifetime trade-in at full value. No haggling, no phony sales, no nonsense. And it can also be handled very quickly. IHateStevenSinger.com. Once again, one of the things happening right now is the Anita Diamond Stud Earrings set. Also, lots of other cool stuff from our good friend Steven Singer. And by the way, the Steven Singer Singers are going to be back in the studio with us doing a very special Coffee Day Christmassy celebration. That's right. I'm bringing my coffee guy in here, okay?
What about an egg guy?
What do you mean, what about an egg guy?
I think they like it, Tom.
We're doing the Big Green Egg cookout coming up next week.
Omelet Station?
No, we're doing...
I'm excited for the coffee, man. Thank you very much.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
We'll
appreciate
it.
Appreciate all you do for us.
Maybe we'll have Steven Singer come in for a cup of Java with us. Okay?
Stick your coffee in a hat, mister.
IHateStevenSinger.com. Well, I know Lester folks like you don't like coffee, of course. With the unsophisticated pablum-like palate that
you cut me to the quick, sir.
But not quick enough. When we come back, we'll be apologizing to Steven Singer again. It's IHateStevenSinger.com, and we have something you'll like in the news, Josh. I'm very excited about this.
Yeah?
Another slasher movie from an expert in the field, and you'll be stunned when you find out the topic.
Excellent.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more, or visit TremfyaRadio.com.
This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Chrissy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk.
Hello.
Available at Walmart. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
Jess Hooker joins us.
Hi.
There you are. There's Ace Cosby. Chick. Willie Griswold's still a little bit under the weather.
He's going to be out for a few more days, according to the doc.
On the mend, though.
He doesn't have the COVID, does he?
Tertiary syphilis.
Oh, my, yeah.
Oh, that's just a little bit of penicillin. He'll be fine.
You better get some. I'm kidding.
There's a lot going out.
It's
going
not
around.
tertiary. It's quadruple.
I'm Chick McGee.
Okay, correction.
And here's Tom Griswold.
Yes.
We were talking about what was the fancy word you were using? Topper of a Christmas tree is called what?
Finial Dobra.
Is that 2 words or 1?
2.
Finial Dobra. Anyone get? I've never
I know
heard of it.
finial because that's what's on top of a light.
A lamp, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Finial?
But I've never
Finial, yeah.
Yeah.
He usually screws on. You can change them out if you'd like. You know,
Right.
a lot of fleur-de-lis.
It's like a decorative anything.
Yeah,
you can put on.
Sometimes,
Oh,
I have
okay.
'em.
sometimes there's people in the world that have spring and fall pillows and spring and fall lamp tops and
Sure.
different, different
Really?
couches.
Yeah, Chick
for
has quite the
different-
collection in his
different-
garage.
You have a bunch of finials in your garage?
couches for different
That's great.
weather, maybe. Thanks.
Do you have
You're welcome.
do that with your curtains? Do you have the finial curtain? I love that song.
Finial curtain.
The finial curtain.
I thought a curtain rod had a finial on the
final
end
curtain?
of
Is
it.
that what it is?
It's a final countdown.
You remember that there was a famous TV commercial a couple years ago?
It's the finial countdown.
no-
Is that what you
I have
That's what it
no-
is. Curtain.
Final
Sorry.
countdown.
Sorry.
And you won't let poor Brian Daybell on the show anymore.
Oh God. Okay. Sorry. By the way, I got to do a little correction. We were talking about defenestration.
Okay.
Technically, if you're throwing yourself out the window, it's auto defenestration.
There you go.
If someone throws you out, then it's defenestration.
Okay.
You can also defenestrate a computer monitor or whatever you want to throw out.
But that's not funny.
No, it's much better when it's
Much better when it's some other guy.
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Was Finial Dobra needing correction?
No. I don't know what. I never heard it.
You
before.
said correction.
We know what a Dobra is.
He was,
Correcting.
What's a Dobra,
defenestration.
That's what
Pat?
Joni Mitchell plays, right? The Dobra?
That's a
that's a dobro.
Oh, my bad.
And only dogs can hear that. And
Do
her
you have a
voice.
song for us, Ben?
What do you want a song for? What do you
Well,
want to go?
since it's December 1st, the holidays are kicking in. I thought perhaps some
Rabbit,
kind of-
rabbit, rabbit. I said it 9 times. Get off my back.
Your new album is entitled Christmas Bonus.
Yeah, brilliantly
Features some
titled.
Christmas work,
Yeah, good
and
job.
we played one of the ones right from the album yesterday. I thought, would you like to do one of them live for us?
Yeah, I'd like to do a little piece for Christmas and bring the show to nice little ballad for a change.
Okay.
All right, here we go. It could be a loveless holiday in a quiet, broken home. My marriage fell apart last year. I'll probably spend the day alone.
Wow. Great.
I sure don't miss the fighting, but I long for a woman's touch. So Santa, won't you bring me a little peace? Is that too much? I'd like a little peace for Christmas, a sweet peace on Christmas Eve. Oh, so Santa, won't you bring me, just a little peace? I need a kiss under the mistletoe, a little trim under the tree. Yeah, I want to wake up Christmas morning with a woman next to me. I've been a nice boy all year. Oh, I feel like getting naughty. Since the breakup, I've been lonely. I want to hook up with somebody. Oh, I'd like a little peace for Christmas, not the drought that I've been through. I want to have my way this holiday with a peace long overdue. Oh, I'd like a little peace for Christmas, little peace on Christmas Eve. Oh, so Santa, won't you bring me a piece of ask and you'll receive. Just a little peace.
No Godwin, no peace. No Godwin.
Now, have we finished sports?
Aaron Rodgers said, aren't you going to talk about the elephant in the room?
What is
The haircut?
I'm sitting right here. You don't have to call me that.
No, I noticed.
Her hair looks great.
No, I saw it through the
yes,
glass.
Brian, yes, Brian.
Jess.
Brian says Jess got her hair cut.
I was about to say that.
I got a haircut, guys.
Looks nice.
All right.
It's kind of.
Looks good.
Looks very
I'm
nice.
so terrified
You're going to
about
say
what you're gonna
Dorothy
say.
Hamill, aren't you?
Yeah, I was going to say kind of a flip.
It's sassy, don't you think?
Yes.
It's sassy.
Hamill-esque.
Kind of now, kind of wow.
Dorothy Hamill is,
Right.
what, how old is that?
She's
About
80s?
60 years.
She's probably
70.
70.
That's an
Late
imprint for
50s,
me.
70s.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's good to know, Pat.
No, but when she was when she was a young
You look
skater.
delicious.
Did you say delicious?
You did.
You look good.
Thank you.
You look delicious.
That's what he said.
I don't flirt well.
A little peace for Christmas.
Let me help you, Jess. Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, looks
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's shorter than Jennifer's, I think.
Yeah.
But it kind of
She cut her hair during this show.
Glad we brought it up.
Can't stand it.
There was a reason I didn't.
Well, you knew they were
I
going to
thought
bring
he's
it
gonna
up.
keep
You can't
bringing
do
it-
anything
getting
here.
bringing
a hair-
a GD Bell and with
Yeah.
some
Yes, Brian.
unheard of sports guy.
Who are you talking to when you say that?
Brian Daybell. He's the coach of the New York Giants.
Oh, you should explain that joke because it's not
I
funny.
did.
No,
Brian
no,
Daybell.
don't use the term joke.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Brian. Don't make you cry. I know. I don't know what she's doing.
It's a running gag that is making me gag.
Aaron Rodgers. You like Aaron Rodgers?
Sure.
He said he'd have an open mind if the Green Bay Packers get eliminated from playoff contention and team officials approach him about resting to allow more game reps for his backup, Jordan Love. Isn't this the way that football coaches all across the country at all levels run their teams? Will you check with the quarterback and see if it's okay?
Yeah, no kidding.
No, but I
that
mean,
we bench him?
wouldn't you want to make
Is
that kind of money
okay?
for not being endangered every
Hell
Sunday?
yeah.
The Packers still have faint playoff hopes heading into their game Sunday at Chicago, a team that Aaron says he's owned several times in the past. And Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes.
My man.
He's showed up bright-eyed and energetic for practice yesterday, 2 days after his wife Brittany gave birth to the couple's second child.
No, go to work. I know. It's important. Go ahead. Doesn't bother me at all. No.
The baby, a boy, Patrick Mahomes III, in quotes, bronze, B as in boy, R-O-N-Z-E.
Cool nickname.
I'll take care of everything, honey.
Arrived on Monday, giving 1-year-old Sterling a big brother.
No. God forbid you can't play catch 1 week. I'll just be here.
Sterling and Bronze. That's kind of cool nickname.
Yeah.
They hope to have a tinfoil coming up.
Maybe a gold.
And aluminum.
A golden.
They could do El Dorado.
Sterling.
Yeah,
Who's naming their children? William Devane?
Hey, I have a nephew named Sterling.
Did you get that one?
You have a
William
friend
Devane did the gold commercials.
You have so many
I have
friends.
a nephew named Sterling, a great nephew. My niece has a son named Sterling.
Yeah, that's no
And didn't we have El Dorado earlier?
El Dorado's a movie John Wayne was in.
But we have a football player named El Dorado, middle name of Terrell Owens.
Terrell Owens, that's right. Terrell El Dorado Owens.
That's really his name. Now, I think
quite
the
a
most
name.
important thing, since we have Jess here, is to inform her of something. And I'm in no way implying that this.
Oh, God.
I'm a no implying.
I am no way. This was a fascinating story yesterday that involves the male of the species.
What are you trying to say?
Men have to have 21 ejaculations a month to protect them from
According to this
prostate
news account,
cancer.
this is based on a study
God.
of tens of thousands of men at Harvard University.
I know you heard what Christy said. You have headphones on. Why can't you talk like that?
Like what?
Simple. Just
Because I'm trying to slip this into her consciousness in a subtle manner.
what?
Men should ejaculate 21 times a month in order to protect themselves against
Women
prostate
can do
cancer.
that in a week.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure, their arm will get tired, but still.
So wait, I'm sorry. You're saying that a woman can get her man
No, a woman can.
Why are we worried about you?
Yeah.
A woman can have 21 orgasms in a week?
Absolutely.
As I said earlier,
Sure.
if Christy fails in this thing, I'll get up at the funeral and go, well, Andy'd still be here with us, except
Yeah, it was
somebody
my
who's
fault.
too busy to get busy.
You know how you feel about the female orgasm? They feel the same way about a male orgasm. It's the same thing.
That we don't care?
You don't care at
No.
all.
I'm only the only orgasm I'm worried about is mine.
Really? Well, so when your
No, I
partner's
cared.
lying there dead, well, sorry.
Yes, I killed him from lack of orgasm.
I knew it was going to happen someday.
And by the way, I did want to give you one little bit of advice, fellas out there. Since this is the first of the month, you might want to get going now. You don't want to. Since we first read the story in the last day of the month, there were some guys out there who really had to
Get ahead of the game.
It's like cramming for an exam at the last minute.
No,
you got to get 18 more in.
No, get your Red Wings. That's what they call it, right? Right, Josh?
No, getting your Red Wings is something.
Yeah, no, that's what I've always heard. Well, she's never
Stop it.
What is that? What is earning your Red Rings?
When
I know what
you
that is.
have-
No, I know what it is. Trust me, I invented it.
You
invented
I
think I care, baby?
Okay, well, let's move forward. Is
Put
that
a towel
sports?
down. It's all fine.
Is that sports?
Yeah. No, it's not sports. We have a North Carolina man. Give me your best North Carolina accent, Tom.
Oh, my favorite, of course, would be Andy Griffith. A beautiful North Carolina accent.
Oh, and that's the same thing, I guess. Is that what I asked for?
I'm not saying I can do an Andy Griffith impression.
A North Carolina man hoping to prove that he has the world's largest collection of hot sauce.
Yeah.
That's right. In lieu of a personality, Mr. Vic Klinko eats hot things and says he has 11,000 bottles of hot sauce. They're on display in the basement of his High Point, North Carolina home. And, of course, he's single. No, I don't know if he's single. He would have to be. He says what started as a small collection has grown into me being at the center of a culture that surrounds hot sauces.
My anus is never not hurting.
It's all.
You heard of the Burning Man Festival? I have the Burning Ass Festival.
The Burning Can Festival.
It's on fire.
My
Klinko.
rectum is moist and hot.
I insist. I don't mean to give you extra work, Dean, that be isolated.
I want that on a highlight. And now the Bob and Tom Show. My rectum is moist and hot.
It's like you're editing a Tennessee Williams play.
We can't
So
say
we got to
that.
cut that.
Tennessee, we can't say
Has this guy tried all 11,000 bottles of hot sauce?
Klinko or Clinso?
Cat on a hot, moist rectum.
He started the process to have his collection recognized by Guinness World Records. 11,000 bottles of hot sauce.
Oh, my God.
It's a lot.
I wonder what he makes a casual conversation about. Hot sauce, I bet.
Yeah.
You know what would go good on that?
what?
Yes, Vic, I know.
Some
One of
hot
your
sauce.
many,
Well, Vic,
many-
I'm sure you heard yesterday that interest rates are only going to go up half. How about the hot sauce? What?
See? I knew it was going to be funny. You doing a North Carolina accent is
Terrible
hilarious.
accent.
Does he happen to say what his favorite is, or I would have enjoyed
Well,
hearing
no,
that.
All right.
Sorry.
Not in the story.
Not in the story.
Well, I'm sure if you read the entire story, just grab USA Today, I believe.
Oh, I like
Wherever
that.
the hell it was.
Graphs and colors.
Hey, that reminds me, Pat.
Yeah.
You got your guitar out there over there?
Sure.
Speaking of hot sauce, and I'm not sure if you were here for this, Jess Hooker.
Yeah.
We had, because you are an excellent chef, of course.
Thank you.
And we have a very interesting story coming up about a pizza that will make you cringe, I think.
Okay.
But you heard the story about Texas Pete's hot sauce. What's interesting about this is it is made in North Carolina.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And a California resident, this gets very geographical, named Philip White, who I hope is hanging from a tree right now.
Oh, hey.
He bought, if I were a judge, him and his lawyer would both be dangling from in the wind. They're suing Texas Pete because it's not made in Texas.
Right.
Which is,
Could you have picked anything else?
no, the guy's a jackass.
So we don't have a follow-up yet on that, do we?
No.
And we're not going to
They
have
just
a radio
filed a
show
lawsuit
here
and
pretty
that's
soon.
it. Yeah.
He's saying, it's not from Texas. I've been wronged. You haven't been wronged. Look at this. Put this guy in prison for a couple of weeks. Then he'll get wronged.
Yeah, wronged right up the...
Or other with Keister. Now,
Nice
Pat,
and hot.
you have a tribute to Texas Pete?
Sure. In my mind, I need sauce for Carolina.
Well, I thought it was from Texas. Why do they perplex us? It's a Louisiana hot sauce made in Caroline. But I had the taste of Texas in my mind. And in my mind, I'm going down on Carly Simon.
James.
Rode my old lady like a Harley. Accidentally called out Carly. And you know that girlfriend of mine, well, she kicked me from behind. Because I'm going down on Carly Simon in my mind.
Oh, Jim. We can't keep that in the song, man.
All right, I'll change it up then.
Wasting hours.
Our apologies going
Do you remember the morning James Taylor was on and he played Carolina?
Sure, it was great.
He did?
How were you not all weeping?
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, it
God,
must have been lovely.
amazing.
Told the story.
The sound just came out.
Was he a kind man? Was he personable?
Wonderful. Couldn't have been nicer.
Couldn't have been
Did you kiss him on the pate?
It was great. Oh, that particular time he did it, I believe he was on satellite.
Time
now.
So he wasn't in here. Then
Is
never
that sports?
You guys made it sound like he was sitting where I am.
No, he was not.
Different
If
studio.
only he was sitting where you
Different
are.
studio.
I was like,
What
I was
is,
thinking, well, I don't remember that.
Is that sports?
Yeah, that's sports, and that's it for Josh. Wherever you go, whatever you do. Where is she?
Who?
This is what you farted for.
Yes, Brian, I'll tell him.
Remember when President Clinton was in here? Oh, no, we were just watching him on TV.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Now, if Barack Obama had been in
what about
the
Obama?
studio, what would that sound like, Josh?
Oh, let's. You know what? He's here in the green room.
he is here.
Mr. President, would you mind? Happy to. Hello.
Wait, I'm sorry.
It's either getting worse or I remember it fondly. I'm not sure which.
It's
That's getting worse.
I have. This could be virtually anyone just going,
So far.
Michelle and I are happy to.
Okay. Yeah, drag Michelle in.
Now he's name dropping.
I have 2 daughters.
What are their names?
I don't remember.
I like a lot. Look a lot.
Malika and the other one. That's right.
Well done.
Divisive politics.
Okay, thank you very much. Coming up, we have sex toys in the news. We have this is kind of an interesting thing, an opportunity to name the giant statue at the Tampa airport.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a contest, and it's wrapping up pretty quickly. So
know what it's going to end up being.
I know.
What's it a statue of?
It's a giant flamingo. Yeah, it's going to be
Flamingo.
Flamingo McFlamingo face. Or
No,
something.
it won't.
Yes, it will.
That's past.
I have a
Passe.
great idea for the name.
Okay.
Sure
Really
you do.
excited about it.
Pinky.
When we come back, I'm sure someone will do Pinky or moist hot pink rectum.
Please submit it.
Moist hot
Just so
rectum.
someone has to read it.
I want to hear that again, Dean.
The final names are down to
And by the way,
Pinky or moist hot rectum.
Pink rectum.
Pink
Moist.
rectum.
Come on, you gotta keep with the theme. We'll be right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I have something special for you, for everyone. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk.
Hi.
Available at Walmart.
That's right.
No, it's not Christy, although she is special. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Yeah, he's special, all right.
Oh, yeah, you know that.
There's Josh Arnold.
a chick.
Yeah, that's not you either.
Oh.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby.
Me?
Yeah, you're special. He's at the track phone hotline, hot phone. I'm Chick McGee, and now let's sit back and relax and enjoy Tom Griswold.
My rectum is moist and hot.
Can you play it one more time?
My rectum is moist and hot.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what the context of that was. Out of context, it really doesn't.
Well, the guy set us a world record for hot salt.
Oh,
He has
that's right.
11,000 bottles of hot salt.
And they're all in his basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
Looks like a warehouse.
High Point, North Carolina. Well, your home looks like a warehouse, does it? Does it not?
Yes.
Oh, the guest room, maybe.
You have a guest room full
Have
of
you been
stuff?
in there?
His dining room. I thought you had all that stuff in the dining room.
Well, there's stuff all
Yeah,
around.
There's stuff all around.
He's kind of a hoarder.
However you're comfortable living.
Yeah, it's your life.
Could we send Noah to your house and do a little video?
No, I don't think you can.
Sure, I'd like to
You
see it.
clean out the garage yet?
Well, at least
I'm working on it.
At least take a picture of the inside of your refrigerator. Can you do that?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
He just got a new refrigerator. It'd be exciting to see.
Oh, that's
And then,
nice.
and then we could run a quiz. Whose refrigerator's whose?
Oh, there you
That'll
go.
be easy. That'll be so easy.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Very easy.
You
I
don't-
bet it will be.
I think it's easy.
Yeah.
I don't believe that for a second. Well, yours
You guys
will be
have
the,
food in yours.
Yours will be the Sub-Zero
Well, not mine.
$25,000
Everything in
refrigerator.
Tom's
Yeah.
freezer would be organic.
Yeah.
No, I have the smallest refrigerator of anyone in the
No, you don't.
You probably
I
you have
guarantee
Pelosi's
you don't.
refrigerator.
There is no way you have the smaller refrigerator than I
Remember,
do.
she got in trouble because she was posting about ice cream, and everybody was like, "Look at this! That fridge is $25,000."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just have a really narrow kitchen, so I've got a
makes
very
a nice-
small refrigerator.
Do you have a side by side?
No.
See, I do. They're worse.
No,
They're horrible.
so
Very
small.
slender.
Very skinny.
Yep.
But I'd like to find out who designs refrigerators and tell them to stop putting the freezer on top.
Oh, most have, right?
That's wrong.
Well, yeah, a lot of people don't do that anymore.
90% of your activity is in the refrigerator part.
Cold Air Falls, man.
I don't care. I'm just saying. I don't
Never mind.
bend over all the time. And
Oh, for God's sake.
freezer should be in the bottom.
Most freezers are on the bottom.
Okay.
They are now,
Tom,
yeah.
You're in the mood. You're in the mood for a snack.
Right.
What do you go to the kitchen for? Like some of your kale chips or something like that? You whip up some pumpkin seeds in the oven. And
Banana, maybe some cereal.
have a
Okay.
banana and some cereal.
That sounds nice.
Now, do you get your hammer out and make your shredded wheat with your cereal?
I shredded wheat for dinner last night.
Is that right?
I did.
For dinner?
You didn't like what was served?
No, the girls had something going on, so just had some shredded wheat.
Do you know the girls' names?
Mine?
Yes.
Oh, that's a tough.
Oldest to youngest.
Oh boy, now we're talking. This is going to be a rough day. Let's
Josh,
see.
you're wanting a snack going out to the kitchen. What do you grab?
A handful of nuts. I like.
Yeah, but what do you grab for a snack? I got these nuts right here.
Wow, your roommate must get really testy about that.
There's like 7 jokes going on.
Yeah.
I'm impressed, guys.
Implying that he has a male roommate and Josh is grabbing his nuts.
Yeah.
And you said testy.
You sure?
Yeah.
Nuts are up.
Oh, there we go.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
How are you?
I heard Jess Hooker got a haircut.
Yeah.
I did.
Must be nice to afford glamour shots. Anyways, I was going to let you guys know right now I'm going to be busy today from about 3 till, hell, probably after midnight, so don't even try to get a hold of me.
Wow.
Even turn off my pager, Tom.
What are you busy doing?
I got to help my mom Phyllis put her stupid artificial Christmas tree up.
Oh,
Oh.
yikes.
Wow.
First, I got to fight the wasp nest in her attic. Last year, I got stung like 4 times and accidentally put my foot through her top floor. Them artificial trees are a pain to assemble. They're more confusing than one of them erection sets from my childhood.
Erector sets.
I swear to God, you got to be like a genius like Elon Musk to figure it out.
Elon. Elon.
Elon. What's Elon anyway?
That's Mr. Musk's first name. It's Elon.
Mr. Musk.
Well, what the hell kind of name is that? Where's he from? Barbados or
No, I think
euthanasia?
I think he's from. Is he from South Africa? And he moved
yeah.
to Canada when he was 17 or something. I'm not sure.
I feel for him then, because moving's hard when you're a teenager. When I was 17, we moved from one side of a duplex to the other side. Well, they fumigated our whole place for mud daubers.
Oh.
I ever tell you my Uncle Sonny was once claimed, he swore to God he was a genius too, just like Elon.
You didn't. I think you ever told me that. Really?
Well, he ran around telling everybody his IQ was like triple digits, like higher than his softball batting average.
Wow.
He was so convinced he was a genius, he took a test to see if he's smart enough to join that genius club, menstruation.
No, I think you must be referring to Mensa.
Well, turns out he wasn't even smart enough to get in the club. You know how they figured out before he even took the test?
How'd they figure it out?
He shows up at the building, starts banging on the front door, yelling, raising Cain, trying to push the door open. Spoiler alert, the only problem was apparently the door had a sticker on it that said pull right there, right by the handle. I swear to God. And they trap you. That's like a pre-qualifier they use before they let you inside the building. They figure if you can't get in the building, they ain't going to let you take their stupid brainiac test.
Okay.
Okay, I better go. Livy's trying to put her Chihuahua Peppy back in the air fryer again.
Oh, hey, no.
Stop! I already dried him off with a towel. Lizzy, could you step up and raise your boy? I gotta go.
Okay.
I dried him off with a towel.
Oh,
Thank you,
Now
Donnie.
you're doing that good.
Have you set up your artificial tree yet, Christy?
Yes, did it over the weekend.
And is it silver, right?
No, it's green.
No, she has a silver bush.
Nope.
Oh,
Do not.
See? There you go. Now you've got
smart ass
a problem.
Boy, egg on my face.
Or
did you? I bet you didn't have one of the silver trees with the color wheel.
Oh, we never had that.
Did you guys ever hang yours upside down?
No.
That was a fad for a while.
That was a thing.
Yeah, you hang them from the ceiling.
Really, so you go straight to hell to celebrate Jesus' birthday?
No, it just creates more room
Wait a
at the
minute.
bottom of the tree where people are walking.
That's ridiculous.
It's good real
No,
estate,
it's
actually.
morally wrong.
Wait a minute. So you think putting a Christmas tree in your home celebrates Jesus' birthday? Is that what you just said?
That's right.
That's right.
He and his girls decorate the tree, and then they circle
sure
it and hold hands.
I'm sure they put the
Praise
manger
the
set up.
Lord.
Yeah.
And you get out the piñata of Judas.
Oh my gosh.
Is that right?
You guys didn't have the tradition of the Judas piñata?
I think that's Easter, Tom.
I did not.
Well, we're looking ahead.
Yes, you're not allowed to hit it until Easter. You hang it
Okay,
Christmas.
there you go.
Gosh, do they still make the artificial trees where you have to put them in one limb at a time? Do you remember
yeah.
that?
I grew up with that.
That's
And
how
the,
we grew up too, and it was
That's what we had. The branches were color-coded.
color-coded. Yeah.
Man.
Oh, it was
No,
awful.
we always had a real
nightmare.
tree.
They're
Yeah.
easy.
Me too.
Nightmare.
Jess Hooker is here with us, and you didn't hear this story. Let me see if I can find it. This struck me as being pretty funny. It's one of those, someone posted it on the internet, and everyone went, who had nothing to do in their lives, went crazy. The essence of it was this lady gave her Christmas tree a bath.
Oh, yeah,
here
the
it is.
bathtub.
I got it right here. In her Facebook group, it was a thing about cleaning. And she goes, she put her Christmas tree in the bathtub, explaining it went from pet to pet-free home, and she wanted to get rid of the pet smell on
The
her
dander, yeah.
artificial Christmas tree. So people, of course, were going crazy. I mean, that's as I mentioned earlier, a really stupid idea.
Why is it stupid?
We'd
Well,
normally hear
first,
that.
no, you clean your Christmas tree in the bathtub, and you're gonna get the drain full of fur. Douglas fir.
Oh my God.
But
we'd normally hear a story like that from the news desk.
Oh no, I'm not going to do my job anymore. I'm just going to sit here and listen to him.
no, this was a story from the other day.
I don't think it's that silly.
I don't think it's that silly
It's been
either.
sitting in, maybe
Get the
it got
dust
done.
off.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
You
stick
can't
it
take
in
it.
there.
It's probably too cold to take out and hose off. So you
right.
just put it
Well,
in
when I tried it, I almost got electrocuted.
Well, the lights are.
It's not a real tree, though, right?
Right.
It's
Right.
It's just the fake. Yeah.
You ever cut down your own tree?
No, I never
No,
have done that.
I'm not.
I've been with my
Paul
grandparents
Bunyan.
when they picked theirs.
Yeah, I did. I did the one where you cut it yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul Bunyan, are
Did
you?
you do it one time?
Word of warning.
Yeah, I did that one time
Is there
with
a
a
squirrel
hacksaw.
in it?
Word of
No
warning.
good, yeah.
Wear very good eye protection. Sealed eye. Wear like swimming goggles. No, you have to lie down.
You wear
do,
goggles,
yeah. And you've
you
got
wear
it.
goggles when you cook bacon.
That's because I'm
Stop it.
smart, and I want
You're not
to.
either.
When you're blind, when you're the poster boy for macular degeneration, which you probably got from some perverted sexual move.
Ooh.
The point is,
That escalated.
when you take the tree down, you don't take a hatchet like in the movies.
No.
You get down under the tree with a saw.
It takes a minute.
And you're
yeah.
sawing raw, fresh wood. So the saw is binding and getting
Raw
all
dog
kinds
in
of
that Christmas tree.
getting all kinds of tree jism
Why didn't you
on it.
take a chainsaw? It'd been done in 2 seconds.
I don't think they let you take them to the.
You can't take a chainsaw. You
to the
think they're going to
nursery.
let some
They
guy
give you,
6 beers into a?
No, they give you a saw when you go out. They
Why don't you
let
just
use
go
another-
out to some
apartment?
I do
apartment
now.
complex.
I go to my friend Mr. Gore and I get my Christmas tree.
No, I meant, why don't you just pull over on the side of the road and
Yeah.
walk into a field and just
Because
cut
that
down
would
a
be
tree?
Do you see
stealing
all
and-
these apartment complexes with all these nice pine trees?
Tons of pine trees.
Heck yeah.
Lovely.
That's where I got mine.
I was trying to help people if you're cutting your own
Oh,
tree. So you've done it. So you're underneath the tree,
Yeah.
and all of the stuff from the tree is falling into your eyes.
Yeah, you're blind. I know.
The ground is freezing cold. Check local listings.
Yeah.
You don't want to get what was
It's a
the
horrible angle to saw.
yeah. What do you get when you do that?
Sap?
My rectum is moist and hot.
Oh, yeah. Your rectum gets moist.
Yeah.
Would you rather have this running gag or Chick's dumb football coach? thing
What are
with
you
the bell?
talking about? Yes, Brian.
When we come back.
They have I've got email for Brian.
Okay, great.
Really?
This is the Bob
Very
and Tom
excited.
Show.
More rewards, more savings. With American Express Business Gold, earn up to $395 back in annual statement credits on eligible purchases at select shipping, food delivery, and retail subscription merchants. Enjoy the benefits of membership with the Amex Business Gold Card. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold Card. Built for business by American Express.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition news desk, available at Walmart.
Can we play?
Yeah, we can play.
Yeah, let's play. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick McGee.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
Jess Hooker's here.
Chick.
Yeah, there's Ace Cosby.
Chick.
Willie Griswold's still under the weather. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom with Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition.
Okay, I've got the cards in my hand.
And
All right.
And don't be embarrassed about playing with your family, because Tom is the worst clue giver ever.
Ever.
Do you understand the rules, Jess?
I do.
Joshy, would you please explain it to everybody else?
Yes, you can only give us hints in one-syllable words, but they can be in the form of a full sentence.
Yeah, that's what I
and
always
we have
get
to guess
bogged
the
down.
two-word phrase.
Okay.
That's where I get bogged down.
Usually 2 words. Okay, this one is 2 words. Cold
heart,
rain,
ice,
white snow.
Snow.
Okay,
snow boots, snow sled,
she
Snowman.
has wings.
Snow angel.
Snow angel.
There you go.
There you go. That's good.
You're catching on.
bad.
This is a name for a dog,
Fido.
Rover.
like Dot.
Spot.
Spot on.
I don't know if you can do that. That rhymes.
Bald spot.
No.
Rover
But-
is 2 syllables.
What? I didn't say Rover.
Oh, I thought you said Rover.
Not.
Is it spot one of them?
Spot is the word. Yes,
G-spot.
yeah. And the reason that I wasn't rhyming it with dot, a dot is also a spot. So that's why
I got you.
Oh,
No, I
you're
don't
very
think so.
technical.
Whatever. A
Spot on.
Wet spot.
type
spot.
of taste like
Sweet spot.
Yes.
Good job, Pat.
Yes, very good.
Okay, I got one. Ready?
That wasn't fair.
You sons of
It was very good.
This goes moo.
Cow.
Brown cow.
Oh, no.
Is that
cow.
the word?
Milk cow.
Cow?
Yes.
Well, you got to tell us.
Yeah, you have to.
gotta
Let's
know.
You just can't throw
You
your
can't
head
just
back
go,
in satisfaction. I nailed that. Give us a hint.
Okay. Dime.
Dime
Peace.
store.
Buck.
Deer nuts.
Cow dollar.
Cow nuts.
Cow pie.
Cow pie. No.
Wait a
Answer,
minute.
Christy. Is it cow dollar?
Cash cow.
Yes,
Cash cow.
the answer is cash cow.
Dime.
Cow dollar is something so
Cow
stupid.
dollar.
I'm surprised I didn't say it.
Cow dollar.
Cow dollar. Oh, I'll tell you what. How much is this thing? Oh, it's $4 cow dollars.
Cow
Thank
dollar.
you.
This has 4 sides.
Oh, he's doing it again.
Square.
Rectangle.
Box.
Square.
Square.
Square peg.
You live in a
Square
House.
place with many homes,
Neighborhood?
not a
Square.
Town square.
Square mile.
yes,
Town
town square.
There you go.
Very. That's
Okay.
exciting.
All right. So this is the game, once again, Poetry for Neanderthals. This is the edition suitable for everybody.
Fun.
Okay. I got one more. Ready?
All right.
Okay. Boing. Whoosh.
Erection.
What?
Erection.
Is that right?
Close.
Erect yourself.
Erect. Erect. Erect a building.
You
Erect.
sit. wait a
General
minute.
election.
Yeah, no,
Hard.
no.
Throbbing.
It's the family one.
Forget everything I've said.
Moist.
Okay.
What?
Done.
Shall we
Okay.
forget erection?
Yes.
Okay.
Son of a.
Boing.
if you fly out of
airport,
plane,
Sure.
Skydiving.
Depart.
if
Parachute.
if you are in plane, shoot up,
eject.
Eject.
How the hell did you get that?
Erect.
Eject.
Button. Eject seat.
Ejection seat.
Ejection
Thank you
seat.
very
Ejection or eject?
Ejection seat. Yes, thank you very much. I get erection.
So Boeing.
Erection seat is different.
That's the sound. That's the sound. Oh, absolutely.
That's the sound
you talk to any,
of the man.
talk to any pilot who's ever had to
Eject, and that sounds
eject.
like Boeing.
No, that absolutely is the sound. You heard it in the James Bond movies when he would hit
I
the
heard it in
eject-
Top Gun. Sure.
Every time.
And Goldfinger when he shoots the guy out. Yeah, absolutely.
Goldfinger.
Oh, yes. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Could you grab that?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom and Kenny Torres.
Kenny!
Hey, shooter, we just landed.
All
Just
right.
landed. I'm at ATL, just got in from TPA through ORD. I had to call you guys today. I'm at the old Alpha Sky Club for the big Zig Ziglar webinar.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and this year it's hosted by his grandson, Ziggy the Third.
Oh, nice.
I know. Hey, Josh, he's even selling merch.
Oh, really good.
I'm a million miler, so the koozies are free. Anyhow, I'm psyched about this presentation. It's called Crushing Competitors with a Smile.
No.
I know. Guess who the guest speaker is this year?
Who?
No, guess again. Notre Dame coach Lou Holtz.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're aware, but old Lou is one of the top motivational speakers on the sales circuit, which is amazing considering you can't understand a word he says. Sort of like Tobic after 2 Amaretto Sours, am I right?
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely right.
I know. So anywho, I was middle seat Murphy on the first flight today. In between two guys built like Kevin McHale. Then I get upgraded on the connection, but they put me next to a chatty Cathy. Is there anything worse?
Talking away, huh?
I know. I told Tobic if I want to hear someone go on and on and on about the rising coast of Synthroid, just fly me back to Phoenix. I'll listen to Peg run the numbers. I mean, nothing worse than getting pegged. Am I right? Yeah, we're at the gate. I got to go from Tango 4 all the way to Bravo 7. Got to pick up the pace for the Zone 4 people to ride aboard. Hey, let's reload for tomorrow. We just landed.
Okay, good.
Hey, Kenny. Safe
Kenny.
travels.
Did I hear you got pegged?
He said you don't want to get
I
pegged.
don't want to get pegged.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's got several meanings.
Yes, it does.
We have Christy Lee. She's once again sitting in the chair at the Poetry for Neanderthals home edition for everybody game.
Yeah, and we
available.
have
By the way, available at Walmart.
And we do have a story from the Tampa International Airport coming up, along with Al Jackson.
All
He'll be our
right.
guest next.
And I got to get Al's new address.
Yeah.
Is he finally all settled, do you think?
Wait a minute.
No, he didn't move.
That's right.
He went back in.
She moved out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he
'cause
went
he's
back.
back at his regular house.
You've got
No,
the
no.
address.
Okay,
No,
because I got to get him some steaks.
No, go with the original thought. Get his new address. That'll be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, and insist to him he has a new address.
Okay. Now,
That's
and by the
something
way,
you
this
do.
Tampa story is really fun because they want to name something at the airport, and we're great at that.
Oh, yeah. Boy,
when it comes
are
to
we.
naming stuff, like Josh's new album.
Or Pat's
Unless
album.
it's Pat's new album.
Oh, you don't.
Available
What's your album
now.
called?
The Christmas bonus. You titled it.
I know.
You named it.
Everyone loves a Christmas bonus. don't
Oh,
they?
I sure do.
What's your album going to be called, Josh?
It's going to be called Half Fat.
Half Fat.
Yes.
I love it.
Oh, so you've changed it.
Well, you changed it. You didn't come up with half fat, but you poo-pooed what I originally wanted to call
a lot
it.
of people discount you when they say great American actors.
Mm.
They really, you're not the first person to come to top of mind. But by gosh, you actually, I believe that Josh named his own album, but no.
Well, I renamed it. Yeah, Tom did not come up with half fat.
No, I'm just helping him. I'm editing it.
How did that conversation
I am
go?
I am the Ezra Pound to his T.S. Eliot.
Good Lord. I don't
Today's
know which-
obscure reference brought to you by Raycon.
Which analogy is
the
farther
Virginia
off
Woolf.
there? I don't. Raycon, it's coming up. We're barreling toward the holidays, whether you like it or not. And Raycon earbuds make it truly the happiest season. This is from Darius, Darace. Good morning.
Great name.
He says, I wouldn't dream of a day at work without my Raycons. I listen to podcasts, movies, music.
And the show?
And especially the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much.
Right up until 9 a.m. That, of course, nothing interferes with 9 a.m. That's my smoking weed time.
Oh, so this guy's a neurosurgeon.
Does he really say that?
Raycon's wireless earbuds are oh so comfortable. They also have headphones and speakers, premium sound, useful features, almost custom comfortable fit. Their gel tips fit every ear ever made, and up to 54 hours of battery life.
I look at it this way, Jess. Raycons are the gated community of earbuds.
Okay.
Because it's not just about
quality.
God.
It's about keeping people out.
Right.
Back to you, Chick.
Raycon will have ignore what Tom said.
No, it's about keeping the sounds out of other things.
Countdown to Christmas with a new pop-up flash deal for you to take advantage of every single day. You can find Raycon in stores now, like Kohl's or Walmart, but you're always going to get the best deal when you use our special link, Bob and Tom. It's at buyraycon.com/Tom, where they offer buy now, pay later options. And right now, go to buyraycon.com/Tom to get 15% off site-wide with the code HOLIDAY plus free shipping. That's code HOLIDAY at buyraycon.com/Tom. 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Great. Coming up, a Throde sex toy in the news.
Is that right?
It be Throde, my friends. And something for Ace. Ace is of
Ace
all of
is
us.
the place for the helpful, jokey man.
Thank you. Ace is probably of all of us. Maybe Josh. I don't know who likes heavy metal more, you or Ace.
I don't know. I bet we'll
talk about it.
Yeah, we will.
We got a heavy metal story in the news coming
Very
up.
interesting.
Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Xyzal is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Xyzal keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all. Take Xyzal. At night.
You awake
Hi.
over there, Dildorf?
Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. I'm Chick McGee. And Christy is at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition news desk.
Yes, I am.
And she's like all of us, beaten down just a bit. There's Pat Godwin.
Hi, Chick.
Hi, Pat.
How you
There's
doing?
Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hey, Chicky.
See?
This is what
Catching.
the effect you have on people. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey, Chick.
Oh, Ace is up and running.
A real contrarian.
I know.
And here's Tom Griswold. Tommy!
Thank you very much. Willie G. under the weather.
I hope he feels better
Poor
quickly.
guy.
He's got the tertiary.
Faking.
And
He's
we are
not
going to be
stoned.
Oh, there we go. I look at the big screen over there, and I see the
it's-
gigantic head
Oh, my
of
gosh.
Al Jackson. Now, Al's head is not disproportionately gigantic compared to his own body. It's just that we're looking at it on a big screen TV here in our studio. Hi, Al.
It's a lot. It's a lot to look at, Tom. It's overwhelming at first. It's like the Statue of David. You got to get used to it.
Yeah.
This is a Royal Tenenbaums look you've got working today, Al.
Yeah.
This is my heat went out 2 nights ago. Got down to 55.
Pay your bills.
Homeboy showed up yesterday, fixed it. I was kicking it. It was like 74. And I woke up this morning and it was like 66 again. So we're going to Home Depot right after this segment at 7:00 with the rest of the contractors, and I'm gonna get a heating, like what do you call it, a space heater.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you gas or electric?
Gas.
Okay, all right. And have you had a professional look at it?
You just said that.
And what?
He came yesterday,
but he didn't finish. It's not fixed.
No, he fixed it when he was here, and it's like, you know, as
You're
soon as
making
mom leaves,
him
it's on.
repeat everything he just told us.
Would you pay attention?
No, I'm
That's
too
how you
busy
catch people in lies.
So, now
You're right.
I got to clarify here. I'm going to be getting you.
Ask any woman that's dated any man. Where were you last night? Oh, yeah.
Al, I'm going to be getting you your annual Christmas present, which of course is a case of Omaha Steaks. But and I was thinking I had to send them to a different address. But you're in the same place, even though your lady friend is exiting.
Yes, I put my ex in a catapult and launched her over the city walls. So she's not here. But you know what?
I didn't think of that.
Omaha Steaks can come here. That's what I want.
Heck yeah.
You got some steaks coming your way, my friend. Let me ask you this. You are one of the featured performers on the Daily Blast Live, DBL.
I don't know if he's a performer. He's a commentator. I don't think he's...
He commentates?
Do
commentators commentate or comment? I've never been able to figure that out.
They comment.
Okay, they don't commentate?
Yeah, I don't
commentate
so.
sounds like you're an Egyptian.
Could you stop?
The point is...
Let's not speculate what it sounds like.
Are you going to get gifts for your fellow commenters on the show?
Yes. And I need some gift ideas because I'm terrible at that. Here's what I do. I can't think of gifts. I'm like, it'll come to me when the day gets closer, and then it's the day before, and I'm at CVS buying stuff that looks like I didn't buy it from CVS. So I need like real gift ideas for real. Like, what do you get women in your life that you're close to, but there's no romantic relationship?
You take them to lunch and listen to them talk for an hour.
Oh, they like that. Yeah, they like
I
it.
literally do that for the job.
That's true.
If you've seen the show, by the way,
Right.
that's one
Minus
fine
lunch.
joke.
I got everybody here at work one year ice picks, only because I wanted to say Merry Christmas. Here's your ice pick, and people love them.
Yeah,
I love it. I use it all
the
the time.
And Ace loves his all the time.
Yeah, my ice gets all knotted up in the freezer.
Knotted up.
Knotted up.
You just have that big clump of ice.
Yeah, so that pick
You know
comes
what
in
was
handy.
getting popular, Christy, right before I hung up my drinking shoes?
Yeah?
Was the fancy places were using the big circular
Yeah.
You mean the ball
ice cubes?
Oh, I have those
the
trays.
those kind of. But the fancy bars, the bars that I had the most contempt for. I used to like scary dive bars. I don't like suspenders on my bartender. I don't want to see a bow tie because I know it's about to be $6 more than the drink should be. Stop peeling onion. Dude, Chicky, have you ever been somewhere and they like peel an orange rind and light it? And I'm like, what is did a hippie die? What is happening?
But you were correct to hang up your drinking shoes. You've spent a lot of time thinking about all of this, including what kind of ice cubes you have.
But they would suck up a lot of the volume of the liquor, but they're fancy, so people let it slide. I'm like, no, take that gigantic killer snowball out of there and just pour the liquid in the glass. That's all I wanted. I don't want the bells, no whistles.
Oh, I need the fancy.
So you've got to get, for those that are not familiar with Al's show, Daily Blast Live, it's usually a couple of guys up there and 2 or 3 ladies and an occasional guest. Are you going to get everybody the same thing? Or are you going to get the, I don't know, maybe get like the guy a nose hair clipper or something?
Maybe you should do all tracksuits. Get them all tracksuits.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Yeah, that's what you're known for.
I bought a new tracksuit as well, Jess, and I'm glad you said that. First of all, Jess, you're giving me very Aeon Flux vibes today.
Okay.
Yes, now I know you're gonna have to look that up.
Okay.
Josh, do you remember that cartoon? It was on MTV in like the early '90s.
Yeah, and then they made
AEONFLUX.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. Kind of a sexy industrial steampunk sort of futuristic.
Yeah, she was like a cool. She was like Tomb Raider's hotter, cooler, older sister.
Charlize Theron ended up playing her in the live-action movie.
Oh.
Which didn't do well, but she looked hot.
I'll take it.
Very good. So let's move on here now, Al. Your function on this program is to help me, although the seemingly impossible task of getting hipper, and with the world of language. What have you got for me today?
Well, Tom, I take my job as a diversity hire very seriously. And we're going to get you started by, I like to kind of rehash what we did last week. This was 2 weeks ago, so you might be a little rusty. So, Tom, we're going to start with kind of a takeoff on what we covered a couple weeks ago. So, Tom, when would you use the phrase "stupid with it"?
Stupid with it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now remember, 2 weeks ago we said "dumb with it." What's stupid with it?
Does this involve a large ass? Her buttocks are so awesome. She's stupid with it.
I like it.
I you know what, Jess? I don't like it because he used it properly, but he
really?
asked it almost like a question. Tom, I cannot believe you got that, but that just shows that our teachings work. So Tom,
Okay, good.
you got the correct definition. So just show the people how to use it fluidly in a sentence. Fluidly being the key word here, sir.
Okay. I tell you what, I had an occasion to overhear Christy at a cocktail party, and when it comes to conversation, she's stupid with it.
No.
No.
No?
No, you were right the first time.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have a huge ass.
Well, then talk about somebody that does.
So it's not. I was trying to expand it to another field.
No.
It's all, the whole field's open.
Okay. Let's see now. It can't be about asses then.
No, it absolutely
Let's get away
can.
from that. Turn your back and walk away from that, and just look towards the rest of the field.
Let's see. I was talking to Ace, and I'll tell you what. When it comes to comedy, he's stupid with it.
With it.
There we go.
Stupid with it.
Not
with
with
it.
it. Not with it. Not with
Well,
it.
I've got to change my stupid with it.
Tom didn't know how to say it, so he just said it faster.
Yeah.
So we couldn't hear it.
Okay, I got that down. What's next?
All right, Tom, I'll give you that. And Tom, what's next is we're all out here looking for love. And let's say for example, your beautiful boy Willie, he finds love and he says, "Dad," over text, he says, "Dad, I have that NRE."
Wait a minute.
What is he telling you? Sweet Willie is texting Dad saying, "Dad, guess what? Me and this girl have NRE." What is he saying to Dad?
Non-something erection.
What?
Did I get any of the letters right?
New romance.
New romance erection.
Or that.
Boom. No.
Well, that works though.
New romance energy.
New relationship energy?
Yes, relationship. Unless Romeo and Juliet is texting this to each other.
I thought it was
nasty rectal eruption.
Is it nasty rectal eruption?
Yeah, is it that it?
Here we go.
You walked off with that one. That was it.
No, that's what Tom would respond with.
I thought Willie liked her, but not a lot because she's not ready to eat. Is that right?
Not ready to eat.
What's the answer? I give up.
That's
it.
New relationship energy.
New relationship
okay.
energy.
Yeah, like the butterflies, right.
Yes, which is
Okay.
different than BDE, Tom, which is what? And watch yourself.
Bad.
No.
BDE. Oh, is energy the word again? Is that what's in there?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see. No, that would be unfortunate.
It's the most famous energy, actually.
Bad.
Nope.
Wait a minute. What'd you say? BB or
Yes.
BD?
Big.
BDE.
Oh, D. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Big is the D an animal?
No. Well, it could be. It could be.
Depends
Mine's
on
a
how much.
beast.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you.
I know. Is the D a slang term for the male member?
It is.
Oh, I got that one. Then it's easy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're covered
All right.
with it.
You should know that one for
Yeah,
sure.
sure. You got that confidence you only get from being,
No, sure.
gifted
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the ways
All right.
of the world. Okay,
Tom, you're doing good. I know my segment is it we don't have too much time. So I'll just ask you this, Tom. What is the word? When would you use the word jet? How would you use that in a sentence?
Oh, I'm going to jet to New York for the weekend to go see a couple shows.
Yeah, there you go. So just jet up out of here. All right, Tom. Well, let's get to the final one. I want
Well,
to know.
it doesn't necessarily mean you're taking a plane. It's you're leaving.
getting
right?
out quick.
I'm going to jet.
Yeah.
I'm going to bounce.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could even say, Tom, that you're going to jet and you're going to do what with the block?
Oh.
The block. Oh, wait a minute.
The block. There's a blank and then the block.
He's covered this one.
Yeah.
This is
So
a
pop
review
quiz,
section. Yeah.
This is one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Does jet and block go in the same sentence?
It can, right?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
comma.
I think I know this one. Is it I'm going to jet and circle the block?
close to circle. Now use it in slang terms, not just actual logistics.
But is circle okay? I'm gonna
no.
Okay. Review. I'm gonna review the block.
Yes, that's right. That's exactly right.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is getting too slow.
Wrap it up.
What is the answer? I give up.
Spin the block.
Spin the block. It was close. Circle. Spin.
Yes.
Very close.
And when you spin the block, you'll be right back like you left your what?
You're a big dick. I mean, you're big D. You're big D energy.
Yeah. I'm glad you didn't say it.
Are you allowed to say that?
No.
I don't think so. Unless there's a guy named Richard.
I'm just reading my notes here.
And he's a really big guy. Then you say, "Look, there's Big Dick." Yeah. You can say that.
Okay. Am I correct in saying the Al Jackson is going to be doing a New Year's Eve show?
What?
Yes.
It's in Ann Arbor. I don't have it in front of me. Is it Ann Arbor, Al?
Yes, sir. I'm jetting up to Ann Arbor. I was just there, so it's like I'm spinning the block. I'll be back in Ann Arbor for one night only.
For that NYE energy.
Only. Yes. Oh, there you go, Joshy. Check
NYE.
the big green on Josh.
New Year's Eve.
Oh, that one wrong.
You wouldn't have gotten. We are off today.
Yeah. Hey, Al, how do you feel about the college football playoff semifinals being on New Year's Eve?
I'm kind of down with that.
Okay.
New Year's Eve is like, there's nothing to do right up until
sure.
Because you have to pace yourself. The rookies are drunk at 6. You can't do that. If you're going to go out, you need to start drinking at like 10. So, you got time to catch those games with maybe just a beer, a little wine spritzer, or even coconut water. Like I'll be drinking. But yeah, I'm down for it on New Year's Eve because I want to watch the games. And then it gives more space during the day because I like the terrible bowl games. I like terrible college football. I like small, weird college football. So give me Toledo versus Wyoming all day. Okay. I love it. So yeah, I'm down with get the big games over with so we can watch some little D2 action.
All right. Thank you. Al Jackson, once again, Al is featured on the Daily Blast Live on a television near you. Or on the internet.
It's another acronym.
And he's got his BDE ready for NYE.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, did I get that right?
I liked it. Yeah.
You absolutely did, and it makes me mad because you nailed it. It was amazing.
And he'll be in AA.
All right.
Ann Arbor.
It may be.
Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor. Oh, I didn't. Oh, you thought I meant the. No.
So much for the anonymous part.
No. I meant AA, Ann Arbor. He's going to be whipping out the BDE and the NYE.
In AA.
At a.
Now, please, STFU.
Yes. I was just figuring it out in my head. I was going to yell it.
Okay, Al, we got to spin the dial. What is it again?
No, don't do that. Just stay right here.
Okay.
Spinning the dial is what our listeners
I'm going to be sending Al some Omaha steaks. Tell me how I do it, would you please, Josh?
I'd be happy to. Tom is getting ready to be a hero. That's right, a holiday hero. He's going to go to omahasteaks.com and order some of those perfectly aged, tender, delicious steaks that the steak experts at Omaha Steaks have put together. That's right, they've got all kinds of gift packages that'll help you take the guesswork out of gift giving. Go to omahasteaks.com, use code BTS at checkout to get $30 off your order. Send an assortment of mouth-watering favorites that include the legendary Butcher's Cut filet mignon, air-chilled boneless chicken, ultra-juicy burgers, and even easy-to-prepare comfort meals that are ready in a flash. And whatever you do not leave out the Jumbo Franks. Don't you dare call them hot dogs. They are so much more than that. These Jumbo Franks plump up beautifully. Your family's going to love them. Omaha Steaks is ready to ship your order right away, but I say shop early, beat the shipping rush, and be confident in knowing that you are giving the gift that everyone wants. Omaha Steaks is truly a gift from the heart, a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite. Order with complete confidence today, knowing you're ordering the very best. Visit omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout to get that extra $30 off your order. I just want to make that a little more clear. When you put BTS in, do it at checkout. You don't have to put it in when you first go to the site. That's omahasteaks.com. Code BTS at checkout. Minimum order may be required.
All right. I'll be sending them to Al and to Allie and to all of our Kostaki.
All
is going to
right.
be getting them.
Greggy Warren.
And Greggy Warren and my brothers.
Reno Collier.
Reno is on. He's the grill king.
Yeah, Josh Arnold. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got something else for you.
Get some for Ace.
I'll get some for Ace. Ace will eat them. He's a big fan. When we come back.
You know what? You don't have BDE. You're just a BD. I think is what.
So I've been told. We're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk.
You betcha.
That game's available at Walmart, by the way. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, man. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
Manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. Willie Griswold sick today again. We're all kind of worried about him, actually. He's going to be fine, according to his dad. Of course, I don't know if his dad's checked in or not. Probably.
Oh, of course he has.
Probably
By
not.
taking him soup and
Left it outside.
You take him some
ginger
soup?
ale.
You take him some soup?
No, I did a
Yeah,
deal with a bunch
ginger
of
ale
stuff
or
on the
7
phone
Up.
yesterday. I was
Yeah.
very, very busy.
Look, we tease Tom for being so busy. And all that. I do feel for you, man. I can't imagine how often you are bothered.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention what government
Speaking of that, I
agency it
gotta talk.
was, but I did have a 58-minute phone call on hold.
I told you what should you have done?
Just pick a date and go with it.
When they told you what your birthday was, which isn't your birthday, you should have said, yeah, that's
okay.
right.
He
whatever.
can't.
I think you can.
No,
You
you
can't because everything else has the right birthday.
So what?
Best to stay off the grid.
boy.
Don't ever give anybody your birthday.
Okay, yeah, that's right. They're listening. Okay, now we have a lot to get to, but I thought we'd do a palate cleanser.
With?
No.
What do you mean with what?
I don't know. With what?
Are you kidding me?
I don't
One thing works.
Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Now, Jess, you might know this.
Okay.
Where do you weigh a pie?
Ooh, I don't know. Where do you weigh a pie?
Somewhere over the rainbow. Way up high.
That was weird.
Oh, that is
I like
that is great and weird.
Top 5.
That was good. That's good.
No one saw that coming.
No.
No way.
It was well performed.
I
was.
didn't know you smoked dope, Ace. Way up high.
Have you guys ever talked about how beautiful Ace's smile is?
It really is
Oh,
lovely.
my
And you know what
gosh.
makes him smile? Omaha Steaks.
Yeah.
The holidays are here. Achieve gifting greatness when you give the gift of perfectly aged, tender, and delicious Omaha Steaks. You know what, Ace? You're perfectly aged, tender, and delicious. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout.
Go ahead,
to get-
kiss his neck.
To get $30 off your order. Minimum order may be required.
And I'll be doing it. I did it last year, and I did it myself. I didn't have Amy do it for me. You guys think that she does everything.
Yep.
Yep.
Either Amy or Kelly does everything in my life. No, I was the one on hold yesterday for 58 minutes.
Well, that's a different thing.
No,
Amy
it
couldn't
has to
do
be
that
you,
for
yeah.
you. If she
could
could have, you would have made her do it.
She could disguise her voice.
We know you do a lot.
She could.
Okay, so
You do a lot.
but no, the Omaha Steaks, great gift. Get them for my brothers. And then I've got an article I've got to send you, Jess Hooker, because there's been a controversy in this room. Once again, the pablum-like palates of my co-hosts. We've had a huge argument. I contend that different pastas taste different.
Yeah.
And they say that they're all the same, and I don't agree.
Pasta's
And so
pasta.
someone sent me an article about this whole scientific study with great chefs about what kind of pasta.
But
Well,
that
you know
would-
what?
I would-
Send us all the article. We want
Yeah.
to see what it really
Yeah,
says.
we want to see that.
I would like to share. So I work in a pasta shop now, and we make homemade pasta every single day.
Every day.
Every day we make so much pasta.
In other words, we have an expert with us.
Literally an
Yes.
expert. Yes, yes, yes. And do you know that our recipe for every pasta we make, all the different shapes, so fusilli, rigatone, tagliatelle, pappardelle, penne, all of them, lasagna noodles, even
Yeah.
lasagna sheets, Josh,
Yes.
are all the exact same recipe.
And my point
you.
is, but once you change the shape of them, it changes everything.
No, it doesn't.
It makes,
if I were to hit Chick with a wooden pencil,
right,
and then hit him with a wooden Louisville Slugger,
right,
there'd be
No.
a distinct difference.
No.
That
Not
doesn't
taste.
make any
That
sense.
is not the same
What you're-
argument.
Wood.
what you're experiencing, but what you're experiencing
Is how
is a
the
different in the density. Yeah, the
And the
density.
sauce stays on
And
it.
thus
yes.
it tastes different.
Yeah.
No, the sauce, the
spices,
pasta, if
the
you eat the
sauce.
pasta plain, it'll taste the same.
But you don't eat it plain. That's
Well,
the whole point.
Your argument is
You're
not
being
valid.
too silly.
Oh, Pat, look at you.
Almost made this discussion worth it. Thank you,
Yes,
Pat.
good job.
Pat Godwin has got his musical instruments in the studio. He'll be hearing from Pat in a few minutes. I thought Ace and Josh have something in common. They have a taste for the heavier rock music.
Yeah, I love some active rock.
Yes, Grandpa. You mean the heavier rock?
We do, yeah.
music?
You know, some of the melody-free crap that Pat.
Not the Beatles, by God, it ain't worth
not
it.
like, say, the Beatles who could actually write a melody and a tune.
I don't hear any violins.
Christy, you got the story?
Scientists have discovered that bats use a vocalization technique similar to that of death metal singers.
Awesome.
Researchers at the University of Southern Denmark
USD.
studied the noise-making techniques of Tibetan bats. Lead study author Cohen Elmans.
Oh, sure, Mr. Elements. Yeah.
He's good.
He said bats, quote, can make low-frequency calls like
Fancy
human...
dresser. They call them the elements of style.
Sweet Jesus.
No! What are you doing?
It's a strunk joke.
That's good stuff
just,
over there.
Just for Josh. No one else will get it.
Can you
I know exactly what the elements of style... Never mind.
Can you tell Jess the
E.B. White?
Yep,
when
E.B.
the
White.
family looking for a moose the other day? Can you revisit that?
And yet you love this.
I know, I do. I can't understand it.
You mean the moose that was in the basement?
There was a moose
Trapped in a basement.
trapped in the basement.
Trapped in. How'd the moose got there? It was amazing.
Yeah.
And,
Fell through a window, trapped in the basement. Yeah.
Well, why did it jump through the window?
Oh, because he saw a sign that he thought read "Elk Wanted."
She laughed.
What?
It's
What?
not help
Yeah.
wanted. It's elk wanted. You see, and the moose didn't know he wasn't an elk.
And you laughed at this?
Yes,
If
I'm
you-
still laughing.
Okay.
Not Elman's of style. What about Elman's mayonnaise? How about that?
Just as funny.
Elman said
yeah.
bats
All right.
can make low-frequency calls like human death metal singers do.
Christy, do you think it's kind of that?
That's exactly what it is.
According to
Okay.
scientists, only death metal growlers and throat singers from a few cultures around the world use these vocal folds in the same manner.
Throat singers.
Researchers said the animals have a 7-octave vocal range to match their sound needs,
You ever sing out of your throat, Christy?
while most mammals have a range of 3 to 4 octaves.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, they have. He has one note. They have 4 octaves.
I beg your pardon. I
have a theory I want to run by you guys.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Have you ever noticed? I gotta word this carefully. The more illegible a band's font is, the heavier the metal that they're playing is.
That's an interesting notion there.
Yep, that's kind of.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
see
Kind of right.
you don't see a heavy metal band with look, Helvetica Medium.
No.
No, it's always this some font from hell.
Well, not always, but yeah.
You got
that's a
this
good
from
point.
Satan.
Yeah.
How many,
Slipknot. Yeah, there's this
I've had
kind
to
of.
look at some shirts and go, oh, what?
Yeah.
how many
logos.
font styles can you recognize?
Me?
Yeah.
Just a couple.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause,
that's gotta
I
be
only
hard.
approve of a couple.
I know.
And
Helvetica.
No, Helvetica's they're losing me.
Oh,
Why?
really? What do
Because
you?
you can't tell the difference between a small L and a capital I.
So what are you going with? Comic Sans is good.
Times New Roman there's a reason it's classic.
Yeah, that's true.
Comic Sans.
I'm with
Comic
Chick.
Sans
Really?
sucks.
I don't. I,
love
think it's like a
Comic
cartoon.
Sans.
There's a whole-
Begins and ends with
Did you know
Comic
it's the
Sans.
most hated font?
Yes,
Is
there's-
it
don't
really?
care.
There's an anti-comic
that's fine.
sans. There's
I'm
like
hated
an
too. I don't
organization.
care.
And there's also one for cilantro.
Well, that's a biological.
I saw a guy with an anti-cilantro T-shirt. Who
Well,
cares
yeah,
that
that's a
much about
genetic
cilantro?
thing.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is
you're
genetic.
born with that.
But I mean, who cares that they get up? I think I'm going to wear my anti-cilantro. I'll show those.
It's bizarre.
Who cares that much about it?
Well, my problem is cilantro and chipotle. Those are the flavors that weren't around like 5 or 6 years. I don't know where they
They
came
were.
from. I
Your
don't believe
toddler palate just
I
had
don't
never
believe it.
had them.
That's not true.
By the way, there are cilantro haters out there, and you wouldn't necessarily know it because they go with a different slogan. Let's go, Alejandro. You'll see those shirts out there, and it really means F you, cilantro.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm just saying, am I right about this? With the heavier
Yeah,
the
it
metal?
doesn't-
Yeah.
It actually does make a little bit of sense. I'm
Okay.
surprised I'm agreeing
And it
with
also
you.
makes sense. The story about that sound, that heavy metal thing, is that bats can create
really
that.
interesting because bats, you hear a high-pitched squeak.
Oh yeah.
So
But this is some kind of experiment where I think it's a high pitched squeak because their throats are so small. But I think they're saying if they were
in
bigger,
relative, yeah. So in respect to,
and of course, I think we all know that Ozzy got his power by biting the head off of a bat.
that's right.
Well, no, it's the same thing.
Now
That's
here's
a
something.
tight beehole is
Here's
what
something.
that is.
This
Oh,
is.
my God.
I want to get back to Ace's joke, which I thought was excellent. Ace, would you mind repeating the joke? Do you mind?
After the break, maybe.
Okay, well, we come back.
Look who's telling me how to do the show.
I like it.
You like this?
I will accept this.
Why are you terrified of Ace? I don't understand
that will actually
it.
give me time to see if I can make this joke work.
Okay,
good.
But there is something about what you just did that reminds me of a true fact about the movie Somewhere Over the Rainbow. What's it called again?
Wizard of Oz.
I have a
Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
There's a very interesting true fact about this movie that I'm going to be showing off for you guys.
Oh, my God.
I've got to just double check it.
All right.
What's the movie called again?
Wizard of Oz.
Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
BTW, FYI. Visit Nexplanon.com RN to learn about Nexplanon. It's an adjustable implant, 68 milligrams radiopaque. Or ask your HCP IRL. Okay, TTYL.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom
Still on his phone.
Griswold.
Just taking some notes over here.
I've
Working
got
up my BDE.
Pat Godwin's here too.
Hi, Chick.
Oh, hey, Pat.
Hey, Chick.
I've got an email.
Yeah?
Dear Shysters.
Oh, wait a minute.
Huh.
What is this? Isn't that a lawyer term?
We're not stealing from anybody.
I'm watching on the VIP app, and I can't help but notice Tom has changed his style of shirt.
No, he's hot.
One pocket.
Thank you.
Short sleeve. One pocket, short sleeve, two buttons buttoned up to the chin. This gentleman says, I find this very distracting.
Huh.
Just thought you all
I've
should
got
know.
my regular shirt's in back of me.
Yeah, he's...
It gets too hot in here. It
gets hot.
You know, Christy told you were hot. Did you hear that?
I
did say that.
Remember that great scene in Body Heat?
No.
Kathleen Turner. I run a little hot.
Is that the only movie you've watched?
You have that
so.
memorized.
It's a great
Body
movie.
Heat and
Chinatown.
Sideways, and that's it.
Those are both great movies.
When was the last time you watched Body Heat?
I haven't watched it for a while.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, you couldn't make that now because with cell phone technology,
Yeah, that would
a
be.
lot of those great mysteries would be hard to film. Now, I promise you guys,
You promised us.
Ace had an excellent joke. Ace, would you mind? Could we do it with the intro and everything? This was such a good
right.
joke. Here we go.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice?
Suffered
Ace
enough.
Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick, do you know where you can weigh a pie?
No, Ace, where can you weigh a pie?
Somewhere over the rainbow. Way up high.
That was funnier the second time.
Oh, that's such a great joke,
It's
Ace.
the delivery.
Yeah, he nailed
Yeah.
it. He got it melodically correct. Did you know?
The Bizarro World.
In the movie The Wizard of Oz, the song Somewhere Over the Rainbow almost didn't make it into the movie.
What?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Famously-
Tell me more.
I mean, if that had
You've got to be kidding
if that
me.
had not made it into the movie,
What would
thousands
Eric
and
Clapton
thousands
do?
of gay men would have had to wait for Bette Midler to come along.
What do we do with this? What do we do with
You're
this?
on your own.
See,
over
Judy
there.
Garland.
I don't know.
We all-
the
Here's
friend
the
the friend of Dorothy.
Here's
that
the
whole-
problem.
Are you familiar with that underground?
We
race?
always people will come up to people who kind of sort of matter will
Right.
come up and say, "Hey, can you?" No, I can't do anything.
You do something
Why
like
don't
this.
you talk to him? Well, you really can't talk to him. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you put up a picture on Instagram of the two of you as buddies.
Yeah, we did. We're
Yeah.
real friends. Yeah,
Liar.
bosom buddies.
Under duress.
He had a gun to
You
my
see,
head.
the notion being that Judy Garland became the icon, and
Sure.
so you have to wait for Bette Midler.
We
Right.
all
Okay, sorry.
understood what you were saying.
Please, dear God, stop.
The Bette Midler's middle name is Davis.
Is it really? Bette Davis Midler?
Yeah.
I thought it was a horse.
Why?
Isn't
Bet a horse.
she named after Betty Davis?
Right,
Bet a horse?
cowboy.
That a horse?
That's good.
Are you
That a horse
serious?
Midler.
Something like that. I'll check that. I'm not sure. I'm just making that up. But
I thought it was your bottom dollar.
Ah, yeah.
Bet your bottom dollar Midler. These are all very good.
There.
Okay, I'm sorry. Christy Lee, back to the news.
Tampa
this week.
International Airport asking internet users to help name a giant flamingo sculpture.
Oh.
WFLA
Fla la 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 la
Nice.
la la.
Very good.
reports that the 21-foot sculpture created by artist Matthew Mazzotta looks like a flamingo bending down through the ceiling of the airport's main terminal.
I am Matthew Mazzotta. I made the giant flamingo.
The piece was originally called Home, but TPA looking to give the flamingo a new name through an
Give me
online
a
contest.
good name.
You could submit your suggestion.
How about we call it where flamingo crap comes from? How about that?
That's not bad.
NameTheFlamingo.com. You'll have until December 6th to submit. The airport will then pick its 3 favorite names and bring them to the public for a vote, with the winner announced on December 16th.
Looks like it's flying away. So the obvious name, anyone?
A flamingo flying away.
Giselle.
That's the longest vacuum.
Tom Brady's Giselle?
I guess. Does she look like a flamingo?
She's leaving him.
And she's real skinny?
Never mind.
Yeah, it's us. I'm sorry. It's all of us who were stupefied when you said that.
I know. You want to name it McFlamingo?
No.
How about Flossie?
Bucky the Flamingo.
Bucky. Now that's funny.
Giselle, she's leaving. Never mind.
They're very delicate. Flamingos.
You can snap their legs like
they're
chopsticks.
like a pencil.
Fragile.
Those aren't their knees,
No, they're their ankles. Their ankles are way low.
Whose knees are they?
That's the replacement knees.
Don't wish you could do that. That backward
new
knee
knees?
thing. Very funny.
Stand on one leg, sleep with my head under my wing. Yeah, it sounds great.
What else you got?
Stick my head in the dirt.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson purchased all the Snickers candy from the 7-Eleven store in his hometown.
What a greedy son of a bitch.
No, he was righting a wrong from his past, Josh. Johnson returned to the store in Hawaii to make up for stealing a Snickers bar every day when he was 14.
Every day?
I wonder if it were in Hoboken, New Jersey, he would go back to that.
Yeah.
Well, I had to go back to Hawaii to right my wrong.
According to USA Today, the 50-year-old actor also picked up the tab for some shoppers that happened to be in the store.
He says he's from Hawaii, but we all know it's Kenya.
What?
Do you want to see that birth certificate?
I do want to see it.
His total came to $298. He left the candy at the counter and directed the cashier to give them to anyone else trying to steal a Snickers.
Bossing this poor worker around.
Johnson explained, quote, "We were evicted from Hawaii in 87, and after all these years, I finally got back home to right this wrong." They were thrown out of Hawaii? How do you get thrown out of a state?
By stealing so many Snickers.
He added that at the time he was broke as hell and the clerk just turned her head and never busted me. He continued, quote, "We can't change the past. Some of the dumb stuff we may have done.
It doesn't matter what dumb stuff you've done.
Every once in a while,
Isn't that
chick,
what
we
The
can
Rock
add a
does?
little redeeming grace to a situation, putting a smile on a stranger's face."
How about that? It was cool. Have you seen the video? He's
Yeah.
also like, "Hey, you, what are you getting? I'll pay for it." Yeah, it's fun.
Well, it would have been a lot more fun if he'd been at a Mercedes dealer.
What did he blow? $300? Wow!
Yeah.
Way to go, Rock! Thanks a lot.
Yeah, so he's kind of making up for some past crime.
You know why?
If he's going to run for president,
Exactly.
he's
He's
got
got
to
to clear this.
Sure,
yeah.
I think he'll win.
Buy
too.
me a ho-ho.
Oh, I'd vote for him immediately. I don't care.
Did you see that the accompanying story about Bill Cosby?
No, what did he do?
Went into a pharmacy and he
Seems like a good guy.
he bought up all their pharmaceutical grade roofies.
Oh, that's nice of him.
that he'd stolen.
We're on a roll.
Where is that in your brain? You go, yeah, I'll say this. Where?
They never sold roofies in drugstores.
Hey, what are you getting? Knockout drops? I got them. Yeah.
Yeah, where do you get
That was a
those?
street drug, yeah.
Oh, really? I had
It's a
no
horse
idea.
tranquilizer. I think.
Okay.
Not that I would know.
Heinz UK bringing back a uniquely British take on the frozen pizza.
That's Heinz Uck.
Heinz Uck.
It is when you hear this.
For the first time since 2003. Heinz Baked Beans Pizza is returning to store freezers in the UK.
That doesn't sound bad.
Frozen pizza topped with tomato sauce, mozzarella, cheddar, and Heinz baked beans. A pantry staple in Britain.
Tom looks really disgusted by this.
Chicken and beans on toast a thing. And
Beans
Yeah.
on toast is a thing. Mushy peas are a thing. And sticky toffee pudding are all things.
Whoever said that around you, I want to shoot. That's all you say
Sticky
when England
toffee
comes
pudding?
up. Sticky toffee pudding. My God.
You know, I feel that way about everything you say.
Oh, boy.
But I don't.
This is horrible news.
So it's.
We're only 6 days away from break. You guys just hang in there, okay?
I'm not going to make it.
How does British food have a bad reputation?
Wait a minute, it's more than 6
It's way more than 6.
All right, wait.
Seems
Let's not
like
get bogged
6.
down in Christie's mistakes. If we did that, we'd have no show.
That's true. Fair enough.
13 days. What is the last day? The 16th? Or are you going to be weird?
Oh, all right, 10 days, whatever it is.
Somebody help me with numbers.
Would you enjoy a baked bean pizza?
Honestly, it doesn't sound as bad as I thought. Whatever this was going to be.
And it's not that bad.
It doesn't sound as bad as like a placenta pizza or something.
That does sound a little bad. Yeah. The old afterbirth.
Sure.
I think I'd select a baked bean. Well,
which would you rather have? Baked bean pizza or toe jam pizza?
Oh, see, now you're being ridiculous.
Toe jam pizza. And
see? I hate that.
It's a great Beatles song.
Come together.
Toe Jam Football.
My favorite Beatles song comes.
It is.
Yes.
If you time it right.
Absolutely.
It means nothing. You know that.
I like
That's
it.
the whole
That's
point of it.
What is bop bop loop bop lop bam boom?
Exactly.
It means rock and roll, you old
That's
man.
Latin for tutti frutti. Sure.
I'd rather have a tutti frutti pizza than a bean pizza.
Oh, I'd eat a baked bean pizza over pepperoni.
So then if you wake up the next morning,
I would.
if you wake up the next morning and you want to warm it up again, so would that be refried pizza?
Yes. Re-refried. Yes, Ace?
Actually, pepperoni on a bean pizza sounds interesting.
Oh, thank you, Ace. Yeah, sure. Hey, Tom, Ace thinks pepperoni and a baked bean pizza sounds interesting. I don't know if you caught that.
You know what would be good for dessert after a bean pizza?
What would that be?
Sticky talking pudding.
That's right. And mushy peas.
God.
I have so little joy in life. And here you are.
Now, do they sell this baked bean pizza in stores, or you just go to the local trash can and find it?
No, there right now you can. Oh, that's a different story.
It does sound like
once again another mistake by Christy.
Currently available at Iceland and the Food Warehouse supermarket chains.
I see.
Iceland? I'm not going to Iceland for a pizza.
I guess that's a supermarket chain.
We could have Jess. Let's have Jess next week bring in and make a baked bean pizza.
Oh. You know she's trying to quit, right? You haven't gotten the hint?
She has another job. You know that, right?
I know. And at this point, I don't think anyone can blame her. Make her giant.
No, that does sound.
I want to see you guys.
It really doesn't sound bad.
We're not going to serve it till about the last 20 minutes of the show because I don't want to be in the room when the flames
your New York
well,
style,
I can bring
your
some
Chicago
Beano
style,
in for everybody.
and now you're hobo style.
Let's talk about something else. How about our mission? Of course, every business now has a mission statement. Our mission statement, of course, is. But on a more serious note, Napa has a mission. The mission, of course, is to keep you in motion in your car or your truck for almost a century. Napa has been known for having quality parts and expert knowledge. In fact, there are nearly 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores and over 17,000 Napa Auto Care Centers, meaning you're never far from the quality products and trusted service that you're riding you need. That's Napa. They've got what I like to call Napa know-how. Visit NapaOnline.com to find a Napa location near you today. Thank you very much, Napa.
Yeah.
When we come back, we're going to talk with comedian Steve Byrne. And we're going to have the Shoe-In of the Week with special guest, the lovely Heather Abbas, winner of Week 12 of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em. She's got herself a Big Green Egg Mini Max. Coming right back, it's the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Fred Warner, linebacker for the San Francisco 49ers. Abercrombie has the new suits you need, plus all the collared shirts to go with them. The Abercrombie & Fitch Collins suit is the only suit you'll ever need for any occasion. Available in slim, classic, and athletic. Pair with a collared classic. Go with a soft, easy-to-wear sweater polo or a comfortable long-sleeve shirt. With so many different fits and fabrics, you can make a look that's completely your own. Add the Abercrombie & Fitch Collins suit and new collared shirts to every occasion this season. Shop online or in store.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition news desk.
Hello.
It's available at Walmart. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
Manning that track phone hotline hot phone. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
And we are going to be joined by a special guest. There he is on the big screen. I can see him right now. He is apparently a proud New York Yankee fan. And he is comedian Steve Byrne.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
And
what's up, guys? Someone went to Lids yesterday for the 50% off. So
there you go.
All right.
Are you actually a New York Yankee fan?
I was a huge Yankee fan when I lived in New York City and I was doing stand-up here. And then you realize how much people hate New York or the Yankees when you wear one of these at the airport traveling across the country. So when in New York, right, you're going to wear this. So
yeah. Now, where were you born and raised?
The Woods.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was born in Freehold, New Jersey, home of Springsteen. That's what everybody knows it for. And then I was raised in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I was going to say, I kind of remembered that. And you're not
Yeah,
a Pirates fan? They have much cooler hats.
Well, if I was a Pirates fan, I'd be calling the Suicide Prevention Line, not the Bob and Tom Show this morning. But we were when I grew up in Pittsburgh, we were the only Asian family literally in my township. So my house was considered Chinatown.
Oh, boy. And you're Korean, aren't you?
There you go. Korean and Irish, Caucasian and Asian, which makes me Caucasian. That is the joke there.
Steve Byrne is our guest. His new comedy show. It's not Burn, baby, Burn. It's called The Last Late Night, and as I understand it, it's sort of a talk show format, but you're the only guest and you're the only host. Am I getting this right?
That's right. Yeah. Look, you guys know you're in the comedy world, right? So there's everybody's got an hour special these days, and they're all kind of the same after a while. And I just thought, why not do something different? Why not shake it up a little bit? And I was watching a late night talk show, and as someone who's been on those quite a bit, I just thought, wow, if you really think about it, it's three styles of writing, right? You have the opening monologue, which is, topical one-liners. And then you transition into panel, which is the guest sits at the couch, and it's storytelling. And then you have traditional stand-up done at the end next to the band by a comedian. So I thought, boy, that's three styles of writing. If you did 20 minutes, 20 minutes, and 20 minutes, 2, 4, 6, that could be a fun hour. So that's the thing. So when you turn this thing on Amazon Prime, it's released tomorrow. Literally, the opening credits are like a talk show. I have a late night talk show band. My friend Neil Kane, who played with Harry Connick the last 20 years, he poached some of the guys from the band. They're my late night jazz trio, if you will. And they're very interactive. And then I go into topical, evergreen monologue jokes. I cut to commercial break, and that's me doing crowd work. We kind of 4-panel it, so it looks like the Elvis movie. So you can see me, you can see the crowd, you can see the person I'm talking to, and you can see the band.
Cool.
And then we come out of commercial break, come into panel. I sit behind the desk. I introduce myself. I come out to the couch. I storytell, cut to commercial again, and then I go back into traditional stand-up. And it was 5 years in the making. Everybody said no. I was getting ready to just film it myself, and then Amazon Prime came along and said, all right, let's do it. So that's how it all kind of happened.
We're talking with comedian Steve Byrne. Is there an actual audience, or is it...
At my live shows, usually not, but at the taping, yes.
Thank you very much. That was a perfectly designed question. I'm a little unclear then. Are you interviewing yourself in the second segment?
I introduce myself when I come out, and then I'm just kind of storytelling in a very, comfortable environment. And I'll tell you, the recurring theme I kept hearing from everybody that came to it, family members, my father, friends that came to the taping, the production company itself, they all said to me the same thing. I kind of understood it when you were describing it, but I didn't really get it until I saw it. And I think that's going to be the big thing, is that people see it and it just comes across flawlessly. But in concept, it's a difficult thing to relay. But even the production designer, I'm a huge Carson fan. I watched so much Carson. I went down this rabbit hole, so much so I started kind of like taking some of his cadence, like Rich Little, and using it into my own delivery. And I had to stop. But our production designer on the set, I grew up with Carson and then into Leno, obviously. But the desk literally looks like Carson's desk. We have the mug, even the white pencils, his cigarette box, and a replica of the lighter he had on the desk. So it was all these little attentions to detail that I was really proud of as well.
Are these the famous pencils that have erasers on both ends? Wasn't that his
yes.
thing? Yeah. We're talking with comedian Steve Byrne. The special released on Amazon Prime coming up tomorrow, and it's called The Last Late Night with Mr. Byrne. What was the first late night show you were on? Do you remember?
The Tonight Show was the first one I was on was the Late Show with Craig Kilborn. And I remember I did my set. He came over. He goes, "That was great." I go, "Oh, thank you." You know what? You know when like the band's playing and the host says something to you as they cut to commercial break. So he comes over and he says, "Oh, that was great." I go, "Oh, thank you." He goes, because most of the guys we have on here suck. And he walked away. I was like, oh my God.
And I think the question that leads to is whatever happened to him?
Craig?
Yeah, is he doing now?
Yeah, I don't know.
I got the impression he willingly sort of
Yeah, I
stepped
think he
away
did,
from
too.
everything, but who knows?
Sometimes you need a break.
A break?
I've seen him in a couple of movies.
Yeah,
He's-
yeah.
He's
20 years.
taking a role. in a
Okay.
couple.
Do you remember the first joke you ever did on late night television?
I don't remember the first joke. No, I just remember the first time I did the Tonight Show. That meant a lot to me because I grew up with it, and it was a show I just revere. And I still grew up. It wasn't the Carson Tonight Show, right, where you get invited to the couch and then you have a sitcom. It was still something that meant something to me because of the pantheon of late night and what it meant. And I remember when I was doing it, my heart was thumping so much. I had so much anxiety. I thought my tie was moving.
Wow.
I thought you could see my tie moving. And then I went out there. And what I learned is when you do those late night talk shows, the producers always tell you what to do. And after having done a few of them, you just got to play to the audience. You can't play to the cameras. The first time I did Jimmy Kimmel's, it's kind of like a rectangular shape. That's what the studio looks like. And the stand-up is done way off in the corner. So you're kind of here, and the rest of the audience is all out here. It's a really uncomfortable space. And I remember the producer telling me, Dave Rath, he said, hey, look, when you get out there, if you're bombing, just keep going. And I was like, why would you tell me this? Like I'm going to walk away? Like, that's the worst advice I've ever heard. And it was in my head the whole time. And sometimes those sets, they go by so quick, you lose your rhythm and timing. And I had one more joke to set up before my closing joke. And I saw the guy with the cue card and he said 1 minute left. And I was like, oh God, I gotta skip to my closing bit. And I was thinking of doing the joke. And I said, as I turned around to get the mic stand, I said, forget about it. And I turned around and they thought I dropped an F-bomb on TV. So as soon as I finished the set, security came to me, walked me to the producer's room where they were overseeing everything, all the buttons and the monitors, and they're replaying it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They're saying, did you drop an F-bomb? Did you say the F word? I felt like a kid. I was bad in school. And I was like, no, I swear to God, I said, forget about it. And they kept playing it over and over again. And then I was asked to leave. And so that was the last time I did Kimmel's Club. That was the worst late night talk show experience I've ever had.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, the new special is entitled "The Last Late Night." Funny enough, Amazon Prime with comedian Steve Byrne. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate it. And take care of my good friend Reno Collier.
Oh,
as
yeah,
you guys
of course.
know. He's the best. I've gotten to know him in Nashville quite a bit, and he couldn't be a sweeter guy.
Yes.
Well, we'll talk to him again on Monday.
Yeah,
all right.
And we'll see. You said really nasty things about him.
He's always trying to sell me cocaine, which is weird.
Well, he stopped drinking, so he needs to.
Yeah. It's the other advice. But thank you guys so much for
See you,
being so
Steve.
supportive
Looking forward to
over
the
the years,
special.
and lots of love.
Thank you
Yes.
very much.
Thanks, Steve.
Time now to switch gears here because we have a little thing that we call the Bob and
Here
Tom
we go.
Pigskin Pick'em. And every
thought it was
week,
the picking show.
every week, we ask you, the listener, to join up. You can join today and try to be the winner of Week 13 by going to bobandtom.com/contest. Just pick all the winners. It's real simple. In this week's NFL games, running Thursday through the Monday Nighter. And last week, Week 12, our winner was Heather Abbas of Bancroft, Michigan.
What's her name? Tina? Sasha?
It's
What is it?
Heather.
Oh, Heather.
And Ms. Abbas is going to be our guest, and we will find out what's happening. I believe we have Heather on the phone right now.
Time now for the often imitated, never duplicated shoe-in of the week. The original sports picking show. We started this way back in the 30s when Jim Thorpe, and Red Grange, and Sammy Baugh.
The Flying Wedge.
The Flying Wedge. Yes, that's what they had for lunch. The Flying Wedge salad. And now we welcome Stephanie.
Heather.
What is it?
Heather Abbas.
Okay, Heather is here to step into the octagon.
Heather, can you hear me okay?
I can. Good morning.
Heather, is it Abbas or Abus? Like anus? Does it rhyme with anus?
It doesn't. It's Abbas, you jackass.
Oh, doesn't rhyme with.
Sorry, Heather.
Yeah, that was Josh.
Just wanted to clarify.
Heather, you had a perfect score last week. You got all of the games, and only one other person did, and you had the tiebreaker because you were closest to predicting the correct score of the tiebreaker game. So congratulations.
Well,
And-
thank you. It was very exciting.
Oh, good. Well, now, where is Bancroft, Michigan?
We are outside of Lansing,
Okay.
kind of between Lansing and Flint.
Okay. All right. Good. And that would be right in the middle of the mitten, if
Yes.
you will, that is Lower Michigan.
Yes.
We have Mr. McGee across the way, and he is staring at his phone. And what have we got coming up here?
Heather, do you have a favorite NFL team?
I do. The Steelers. That's my team.
Oh.
The Pittsburgh Steelers. You know, we didn't call them the Pittsburgh Steelers when I was a kid. We called them the
I know what you were going to say.
The
yeah.
Feelers is what we call them, not the Steelers,
Right.
but the Feelers, Tom. Are you with me on that?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the Steelers are traveling to Atlanta to take on the Atlanta Falcons, and Atlanta is a home underdog. They're getting one. Who do you like, Pittsburgh or Atlanta?
Oh, of course, the Steelers.
All right, and of course you're wrong. I'll take Atlanta, the home dog, barking loud this week. I'll take Atlanta plus the one at home versus Pittsburgh. Now, we've also got your home state team, the Detroit Lions, hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the beautiful one, Trevor Lawrence, at quarterback,
Yes.
who has the long, flowing blonde hair.
Locks of love.
Mrs. Abus isn't interested in any of this.
Get your hair cut, hippie.
What's the spread?
The Lions are getting 2 at home. Who do you like, Lions or the Jaguars?
I never bet on the Lions. I always bet on the Steelers, and so I have to take the Jaguars.
Okay, I will take the Lions plus a 2. We're dead set against each other so far, Tom. San Francisco 49ers hosting the Miami Dolphins. Miami getting 4 in the Levi City. Who do you like, Miami or San Francisco?
Are you talking to me or Tom?
We never talked to Tom.
I'm talking to you, Sasha.
But you did say Tom
I'm taking
before.
the 49ers.
Yeah.
She's taking the 49ers.
She'll take the 49ers minus the 4, Tom. See, I hate that. Tom. And then the Chargers traveling to Vegas.
Wait, who are you taking?
I'm taking Miami plus the 4.
Okay, calm down.
Why don't you go out and sit in the car?
Chargers.
Me.
I'm trying to write this down.
The Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah. Are hosting
I'm
this.
taking the Raiders as well.
Oh, boy, she didn't even wait.
All right, I'll take Vegas plus the 3, and that's it. And that's my double shot.
Okay.
Sorry to get in your way, Tom.
Okay. I'm just transcribing
No,
this.
it's fine. No, that really helps while you're copying it down and then yelling at me while we're doing the show. That really gives it momentum, is what they call it.
Who are your Raiders playing again, Ace?
Chargers. Thank you for asking him, because I wouldn't have answered.
That's why I asked him.
You're a baby.
Did you have a nice Thanksgiving, Heather?
You're not wrong.
Did we lose Heather?
Heather, we're talking to you, Heather.
Heather's afraid to speak
Why?
because of us.
We lost her.
Heather?
Oh, did we lose her?
I think we lost
Are
her.
you not hearing me?
She's here.
Oh, there we are.
Now
we are,
Now
yeah.
we can hear you.
Heather, are you trapped under something heavy? Heather!
Help save me.
Did you have a nice Thanksgiving, Heather?
Yes, we had a very nice Thanksgiving. It was beautiful here. It was like 50 degrees, and we had a bonfire and played with the kids and the grandkids and all that. Happy stuff.
Did you watch some football?
Of course.
Okay.
Did you have a little something to drink
Did you
there,
have
Heather?
booze
Did you
it
have
up?
a little booze?
Of course.
Yes.
You can't watch football.
Oh,
Lost her again.
Oh, we're losing her. So,
Oh,
sorry.
wonder why that's happening.
Must have one of those pay by the month.
Cricket phone.
Well, she can use her winnings to sell the.
Please deposit 35 cents.
She's called from jail.
Poor Heather.
The following
so
is
sorry.
from the McDowell County Jail.
Heather was our big. Heather won the beautiful.
Well,
Big green
I think
egg.
we all
Mini
agree.
Max.
Heather was amazing, and thank you for calling the shoe into the
Can't
wheel.
use the grill in jail.
She's not in jail. So sorry, Heather. If you enter for week 13, once again, bobandtom.com/contest and pick the winners for this coming week. You've got to get the entries in before 8 o'clock this evening, Eastern time, if you please. Thank you very much. Right now, I want to talk about something that's very important.
Talk. What's the spread?
about
What's
sex,
the spread? Hurry up.
baby.
What's the spread?
Jerk. It'd be important to give it, I think, don't you?
Oh, yeah, get your little toady to agree with you. Go ahead. Whatever you say is right, Tom.
The Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. As you can see, clearly people need help. Perhaps you need help, and it's okay to not be okay, but you can help yourself get unstuck. Because your life doesn't have a user manual. BetterHelp is therapy, and it's online therapy which can be extremely helpful because it's convenient, it's secure, and it's accessible anywhere. And since it's online, it's going to be more inexpensive than in-person therapy in the conventional way. So learn coping skills, self-empowerment, and more by going to BetterHelp. How do you find them? It's BetterHelp.com/BT Show. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. They've connected more than 3 million people with licensed therapists. Once again, convenient, secure, and accessible because it's done online. And by the way, it can be done with a video link or audio link, or it could even be done with texting back and forth. So get the details at BetterHelp.com/BT Show. That's BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Coming back with an important lesson in history.
And I'd like to apologize to everyone I've ever wronged.
Thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk, available at Walmart.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Doing card tricks. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
He does have some card tricks. He's pretty good.
Thank you.
kidding.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sure.
Close-up magic.
Oh, yeah.
We have several things to get to here. Pat, did you want to squeeze in one more of your holiday songs for us?
Right here? Happy birthday to my mom today.
Oh, how about
Khaki,
that?
It's her birthday.
All right.
Nice.
Also, happy birthday to our friend Kayla, who turns 40 today. Or soon. Yeah. Maybe not today, but.
What?
You know, you never give a woman's age on the air. You know that, right?
It was.
Whose birthday is it?
Kayla's. She's 40.
Kayla.
Yeah, 40. 40's a big. Here's the problem with you women. I saw a commercial recently. This lady goes,
Yes.
age is just a number. And mine is unlisted. Well, which is it, bitch? Is it just a number, or is it something you're ashamed of and it's unlisted? Decide. I'm so proud of my age, but it's rude for you to ask me what it is. Shut up.
Shut up. Shut
You
up.
happy now? Feel better?
I am.
I do feel better.
Let's do some birthdays here then, okay? I feel
Birthdays? You mean
obligated.
today in history?
Sure.
You big giant walking turd. Is that what you mean?
I've got some birthdays here.
Time now for today in history. Here's Tom.
Okay, let's see. I'll start with something that'll make Josh happy.
Please.
Oh, good.
On this date in 2019,
Yeah?
the earliest traceable patient develops COVID-19 in Wuhan, China.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
And
December
the government
1st.
went, we have a virus on our hands. Open everything.
Yeah.
Get it out into the world.
And what? 2019 when? Early or late?
December 1st.
On
December
this date.
1st.
God,
God.
it seems like it's been a lot longer. Okay, but
And did Godwin say today's his birthday?
No,
mom's.
his mother's.
Yeah.
His mom's name is Khaki.
Yep.
That's her nickname.
85 today.
Really?
You shouldn't have given her name either. I mean, her age.
She doesn't care about that.
How's her boobs?
Pretty good.
All right.
Hanging low?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Wobbling to and fro.
85.
Christy, don't encourage
Can
these.
she throw him over her shoulder like a Continental soldier?
Look, could we get back to birthdays, please?
Can Chicken Eye Eiffel Tower your mom?
Can she tie him in
You'd have to ask her.
Can she tie him in a bow?
All right.
Well,
Christy, you're...
Khaki, please accept this as an audio invitation to come do me and Josh.
I'm sorry, Khaki.
We'll change her name to Boo Khaki.
You happy now?
Come here, boo.
Okay, Christy, I think you are an accessory to the fact when this gets in court.
She Googles that.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, she listens?
Yeah, she listens every day.
I'm so sorry, Khaki. This is Tom apologizing for everyone.
I'm not sorry, Khaki. I apologize for nothing. It may be hot.
Khaki shares a birthday with this is going to cause a problem, with the great filmmaker Woody Allen. Great comedian, I know.
Perfect.
He's
How old is he? He's probably about the same age as Khaki, right?
Did your mom ever put her finger in your mouth?
Anybody over there that shouldn't be in jail? How about that?
Too soon,
He did nothing wrong.
He did nothing wrong.
Those are trumped up charges.
They
That's
were.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Read his book. He says he did nothing wrong.
1935 was the birth. I'm not going to. How about this? Is just equally depressing. Richard Pryor.
What happened in 35?
Yeah, was it?
Woody Allen was born.
Yeah.
1940. Richard Pryor, who, by the way, he caught fire before Jay Leno. One want to make that clear.
Thank you for clearing that up.
I think Leno's never been a joke thief. The man is a brilliant comedian. But I saw that Jay Leno's on fire thing. I thought, come on, hack. That's a Richard Pryor gag. For God's sake. Let's see. Happy birthday, Bette Midler.
I love Bette Midler as an entertainer. I think she's wonderful.
She is wonderful.
And I think I've got to check it. I think her full name is Betty Davis Midler.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Happy birthday. Ooh, this is another bad one here.
Oh, God.
Pablo Escobar.
Ooh.
Pablo died on the roof.
He's
up on the roof.
Now more well known for the hippos. Remember this? He imported hippos to South America.
Oh, yeah.
Taking over some river.
Sure did.
Yeah, he did.
A lot of dead folks in this list here. The great bass player Jaco Pastorius.
Nobody knows him but you.
Is he the guy that shot his wife through the bathroom door?
Yep.
No,
ran
that's
the
the Blade guy.
That
was Oscar Pistorius.
Yes.
Yeah, Jaco Pastorius.
Any relation to Oscar?
He's a great jazz bass player.
Yeah,
He played on the
I actually know
Joni
who he
Mitchell
is.
Hijira sessions.
I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, here's the number. Here, I can read all the people who bought any of his recordings.
I have 2 CDs.
Any
Of
bass
course you
player.
do. It sucks. That's
One
why
of the
you
most
have
brilliant
it.
of all time. Okay.
Corner the market on awful entertainment. It's Ace Cosby.
Wow, we are on each other's today, aren't
You
we?
stay, you hang out. We'll have some Alf coming up later, and also
I love Alf too.
Yeah, of course you do. And
we didn't do our Nazareth song of the day.
Nazareth
No, we
song
didn't do
of the day. What? Oh, well, we'll have to.
Are you wearing your Are you wearing your Bukaki jeans today?
Bukaki khakis.
This is going to come back.
Time
Yeah,
out for
it
Things
is.
We Learn, brought to you by Napa, with nearly 6,000 Napa auto parts stores.
Boy, when you say khaki took it on the chin, she really
Over
took it on the
17,000
chin.
Napa Auto Care centers. Napa is the fuel that helps drivers.
Why are you
like
giving me the finger?
Get up and go. I did not give you the finger.
Nobody saw that except for the VIP people.
And my
And YouTubers. And
YouTube, the same people that watch the Alf. Okay. Yes, that's right. It's Rabbit, Rabbit, Rabbit today. Our last chance for Triple Rabbit in 2022. That's a sobering thought. Let's reflect for a moment.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Giselle.
We're not done reflecting.
The joke of the day.
Remember that? Remember when that was funny?
That poor
No, it didn't. No, it never was.
poor Tom.
You said it.
Poor Tom. You see, at 3:30 in the morning, he went, I'm going to say Giselle, and they'll carry me out of the studio.
This is gold. And then he brought Pat. Pat, come here. Is this funny? Oh, God, yes, Tom. That's so funny.
Go with it. Go with that.
Are we going to keep reviewing or are you just going to go on?
Bitch.
Thank you.
Pat Godwin had a song for 21 times a month
My
for
abs hurt.
ejaculation.
Once again, that's a scientific study saying every man should ejaculate at least 21 times a month to avoid getting prostate cancer.
Christine McVie
Ladies,
passed
gentlemen,
away,
take care of that.
And
Okay.
Stevie Nicks said she was her best friend in the
Sweet
whole
sentiment.
It is a
world.
nice sentiment, yes.
And my jazz name is Pork Belly. We'll be back tomorrow morning.
Okay, thank you, Pork Belly.
Believe it or not, you're welcome.
Pork Belly McGee.
Yeah.
I like it. I used to
That's
be
right.
somebody. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Why? Because you're not playing me.
With rapid fire takes.
Y'all went from the Super Bowl straight to the toilet bowl. He's not over the NFL. The NFL is over him.
Scorching debates.
All the good, all the bad, all the ups, all the downs.
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
Sorry for what I said because it was appropriate when I said it, but I can't say it anymore, dude. You are killing the game.
The Jim Rome Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.